Said any daily B tonight, you think?
I do think. How are you, Fender? Welcome back. You're the only one who's commented so far, so you're the only one I have to thank. What's going on, everybody else who's watching? Hope you like my thumbnail. I spent a little too long working on that. But we are back. I had dinner earlier, had a really nice, relaxing break since 2-3 hours ago when I was here.
Said you it's John Duncan in chat. What's up, man? I remember you.
John Duncan, how are you? Hi, you 341. Hello.
Turtle. Said love the thumbnail.
Where do you remember me from, John? I remember your name. I remember Duncan for sure. Spelt like that. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. I had really tried.
Out of this world gaming.
Out of this world likes it also. Out of this world also likes. Thank you. Thank you, Out of this world.
Laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna make a story now. My IG posts.
Fender.
It's good. I try really like. I'm not messing around here. I'm trying to make good everything. Good videos, good thumbnails.
John Duncan.
Oh, John, there you are with the other account. Oh, so scary. He broke like a little earlier than I was prepared for. I almost hit him.
Out of this world gaming. Said I didn't know you're in the new GT movie, LOL.
So that happens when you wait for other people. You get overtaken though. First race back in the evening. I'm going to take it real slow, early on. Find my pace again.
Fender. Said lol UT double. Carlos Cold Turtle. Said Grove in the after credits being a mob boss. Out of this world gaming. Said I'm about to try this new Maserati. Fender. Said it's so nice. Fender. Said the engine note is great as well. Out of this world gaming.
I was gonna say, if you guys would like,
I
will happily make a lobby for my community and we can all race in the 58 vet together. That might be how we end the stream today. Right? Late night, make a lobby of that. Only 58 vet. On stock tires, which is comfort.
Fender. Said, oh, that would be so fun.
I had a friend who wants to do it with us. A really, really fast driver, champion. I won't name him, but he said he wanted to do that tonight if he's awake later. So with or without him, we probably will do that. My brake is flickering. We fixed it on my European account, but not here. I recalibrated it today on my European, but not on this one.
Out of this world gaming. Said 58 is the same year for Tom Cruise's vet. He says it's one of his favorites cars. Said yo.
What's up, Arden?
Wood Up Grove Street fam. Out of this world gaming. Said yo.
I want to get by them and start moving up again. I think this is Evil Melon. I'm not sure if that's him, but...
Out of this world gaming. Said moving on up like the Jeffersons.
To the east side, out of this world, to the east side. My new member, out of this world. I'm sorry, not new member, new moderator as of today. Right? I did it today? Or was it last night? Hello, Ray. Welcome back, Ray Rivera.
Hand sign.
Good to see you, Ray. My moderator and member, Ray Rivera.
Arden Baker. Said it out of this world gaming. Welcome to the mod army. Out of this world gaming. Said yeah yesterday. Carlos Cold Turtle. Said is using TC Essential for the this week's
For this track it is. For this car. For the RX it helps a lot. It's really for the RX. And I would say if you're using the Ferrari, it might be essential for that car too. Any car that's horrible on tires, you might want to use that. This car's not bad on tires, but it will shred them if you're not using TTS.
Out of This World Gaming said thank you.
Somebody just had a major problem there. I think the lead is well out of reach, but that guy in second place is right in range. He's right in my range. My hands are very, very fatigued right now from this. Very, very tired hands already. All the corners. My thumb was falling asleep on this earlier today. I was like gripping the wheel so hard, death gripping, just making my thumb fall asleep on the right hand. It's alright. Big mistake from Zabumafu.
Out of This World Gaming said I get trigger finger.
Oh, he's on
where
softs.
I can't bend my finger.
They're both on softs. Alternate strategy from the leaders.
Fender said LOL.
Well, how's the cockpit sound?
Fender said Ferrari Strat. Out of This World Gaming said Go Grove. FTW. Ray Rivera said why do that? Hasn't it been established that this is a no-stop?
I think they either forgot or they just don't know yet, Ray. They might not have been playing all day. This could be their first daily race of the day for all we know, Ray. I did the same thing in my first of the day. No one told me.
Ray Rivera said fair. Rogerio.
Hello, Rogerio.
Said hi.
Rogerio Duarte. Hello.
Light skin tone victory or peace
Boa noite,
sign.
Rogerio. CMP said yo MSG and drivers. My hands are so tired of this that I want to like lower the feedback almost. Almost want to do that. My hands are so exhausted. So many corners, and the feedback feels so high on these mediums with this car. My palms and fingers are just exhausted of this. I think after a race or two it won't be so bad, but the first one's always like this. If it's something intense. I've also mentioned I think my wheel loses a little bit of power as it heats up and gets really warm. When it's fresh, it seems to always make my hands a little more sore than normal. Fresh from being turned on. Doing a nice job in the cockpit. Also, tomorrow will be my first day of work for Liverpool FC, guys. I work for Liverpool FC Academy tomorrow for the first time. Very excited for that. I have to leave my house very early to be there on time. Looking forward to it. And now, because today was canceled for rain, I only have to work 3 days, and I will still get the same $1,000 for the week from Liverpool. For only 3 days, which is unbelievable. That's $330 a day.
Said nice.
So that breaks down to.
Congrats.
That's pretty good. My Real Madrid camp, when I did Real Madrid in 2019, they paid me $300 for 5 days.
Said wow, nice. Congrats.
Not really enough to warrant that sort of effort I put in. I'll put the same effort though now that I am getting paid appropriately. I made $300 for Real Madrid the first time, and then when they called me back as a director, they paid me $800 a week, which was good, and now it'll be $1,000. So we're going in the right direction. Better than going backwards.
Out of this world gaming. Said my company made a goal on sales. So we all get a bonus. I was said to get $850.
Excellent. That sounds good. It's a nice way to motivate everybody. Nice little bonus. What kind of company is it, if you don't mind us asking? Clearly a company that has some sales positions. What do you guys do? My other day job besides coaching soccer is working as an elementary school teacher. A lot of you guys know that. I love my job as a teacher. I will be going back in September, and I'll be here a lot less, but you guys know whenever I have a day off or whenever I have a break next summer, I'm just going to be here all the time until I'm done teaching.
Out of this world gaming.
I was talking to someone else today and how it's really important that I keep that teaching job as well, because I get a pay stub for that. I have health insurance through that. It helps your credit out big time when you have verified income from like a traditional employer that gives you pay stubs. If you just have YouTube and like work for yourself, it's way harder to get a loan or work with banks or leverage your credit. It's just harder to build credit, period, when you don't have pay stubs.
Out of this world gaming.
And if I did YouTube and coaching only, I wouldn't have pay stubs.
I'm a large format print operator.
So I'll probably keep that teaching job until I do everything I gotta do with credit. Any major purchases before I quit that job, I'll make them. If it's, gonna involve financing. like a car or something, first thing they ask you is like, "Do you see some pay stubs?" If you don't got that, it's gonna be hard. Large format print operator. So like big signs or something? Like large signs? Very cool.
Said GG.
That was a really straightforward race. I did not expect to finish where I finished at all.
Arden Baker. Said nice win Grove.
I know this track is difficult to make overtakes, so I'm really surprised we got through so easy.
Out of this world gaming. Said I do anything from contractor blueprints to 3D printing.
I turned off my AC about an hour ago because I felt like we had reached refrigerator temperature in here and I wanted to warm up a bit. I regret it. I should have just waited until the stream got started because now it's hot again and I'm gonna sweat. It was Andre who was the McLaren that spun. Must have been. This guy Turbazi says, same as me, sweating.
Arden Baker. Said it out of this world gaming. I work at a civil engineer firm, and we sometimes have a printing business print us massive displays for meetings.
Some networking going on here, some networking going on.
Said good evening, already getting wins.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I even had wins earlier today. I can't remember winning a race earlier in the EMEA stream. We weren't starting like first or anything, so it makes it a lot harder when you have to make moves, but we had a lot of very competitive races in that EMEA stream.
Out of this world
very
gaming.
Competitive.
Said at Arden Baker, yep, we do that too.
I made some really difficult overtakes in that race too. I was trying some tough moves. So maybe we'll do A now. Maybe I do C, A, B. If it lets me. I don't think we can actually. We won't make it into B if I do A first. So if I do A, it means there's going to be a gap if I do A. I'm still down. We won C so easily that I'm down to try something different. I can't believe we won like that. If the leaders were not starting on softs, that might have been a lot harder. I really like this race. This race
Arden
is super
Baker.
fun. I like this one.
Said, hey Grove, was it your British account you set that time at high speed ring on? Because I didn't see it on my friend's time.
That's correct. And just the fact that you said that now would be a good time.
Said it's a surprising lucrative business.
Be a good time to go do this. Wait, I got a silver? What? Gotta go beat that. Alright, here we go, Arden.
Yellowmac 1. Said, yeah, I like racing.
I gotta do this in one attempt because I want to do race A. It lowered my feedback too. This car is gonna be crazy high feedback. It's like the RX I was just driving. Same sounds coming out of this car.
Said, get it.
Oh, it feels so much better. My hands can turn the wheel, and I'm not like bursting the blood vessels to do it. That last race, the feedback was so high. This is a lot better.
Out of this world gaming.
It's still very high, but I can turn now.
Job that was over $100,000.
You can see how high it is, the bumps.
Arden Baker.
Oh!
Said if you ride the apron the whole way around in turn 1 it's faster.
Wall ride. An accident. If you ride the apron the whole way around, turn 1 is faster. I gotta make sure I don't hit this wall next time. Ride the apron? So you mean the bottom?
Baker said, yeah, the top times rode the bottom, I turned 1, and did a slight lift for the final turn.
Do I have to lift? I thought you could do it flat. I thought for sure I could do that flat. Last try.
Just in the
beginning. Okay.
Like the first third of the turn, go at about 80% throttle. John Duncan said, what kind of car is that, lol?
This is the Mazda. Oh! Gotta pay attention to this thing. Is that a 54, Arden? No. I'm slow.
John Duncan said,
I'm gonna go enter race A now. Don't say sorry. What are you saying sorry for? Gold. We'll get the other 2 golds after race A maybe, because we're gonna have some time to kill because of the way this is gonna work out. Unless I just do C now, but I would rather do A at the moment. Let's have some fun in race A. Do I own this? I thought I owned it. You gotta put a livery on my car. Buy one of these if I can. Put a livery on it.
Arden Baker said, still pretty good.
Probably a legend car.
And turn 2, you have to keep it high up in the green and barely not touch the wall.
That's right, the high line in turn 2 is
fun.
better. High line's definitely better. Getting coaching from Arden Baker right now. High speed ring, master driver, master instructor of the high speed ring. 20 years experience on the high speed ring.
Fernando Chayable
Hello.
said, Boa Noit Grove.
Hello, Fernando.
James
Hello,
Tala
Fernando.
said, hi Grove and chat.
Hello, James. Welcome back, my man, James. How you doing? I was thinking about you earlier today, James, and last night, because we were talking about our friend who used to call everybody a human child, a little human child. I was thinking of you because now I call my dog a little human child every time I walk past him now, thanks to the guy that we
Arden
banned,
Baker
Scourge.
Said, LOL. I in lobbies because the servers suck. People always accuse me of wall riding, but I don't. James Tala said, LOL, that's funny to hear.
right now we have on the stream currently. We got 22 likes right now. So thank you for those 22 likes, guys. If you haven't left one yet, please leave one. They do me a great deal of help, letting people know the stream is quality. When somebody clicks my stream for the first time and they see 100 likes on an old stream from the night before, it's a big sign that this is something that they might be interested in. 100 people like it. Probably pretty good.
Should be good after that.
So thank you always, guys, for all your support. You really made me like the happiest I've ever been in my life. The last 2 years, year and a half, been very special.
I love racing this little old Honda Formula car.
Literally nothing that can stop me from being happy and feeling blessed because of you guys. Always, thankful for what you guys do for me. The fact that you show up and support me the way you do. You guys believe in me as a driver. It means so much.
Kai said, "Hey everyone. Hey Grove."
Hello Kai, welcome back.
Arden Baker said, "We got you, little homie. LOL."
I got hit from behind. Well, now we're gonna see how much pace I have because I'm gonna have to make up spots now. Unfortunate. I kind of wish I had the mirror and this view up because I would have saw that coming and could have moved. But I love that cockpit. That cockpit's the best. See my brake flickering a little bit. Again, I got to adjust it on this account. I adjusted my brake earlier today on the other account and it's showing up here too. Hello, Chuckles.
Whenever I see you streaming, I always come in and
thank you,
leave a
Chuckles.
like.
I know very well how much you
James
support us. I'm surprised to see you're not a mod here.
Catch
I'm gonna change that in a second.
Emily Willie Jones said, "Guys, I'm in the movie."
You are? I was thinking of watching it tonight. Welcome, Emily Jones. I don't think we've ever met before. I don't remember ever having a conversation with you before. But I'm aware of your accomplishments in the game. Welcome here.
Said, "Me too, Emily. I play one of the times."
And congratulations. That's really cool. Super cool. To be in a legit, box office movie. A real movie.
Said, "Thanks." Arden Baker said, "Yo, we got a celebrity in here." Ray Rivera said, "Emily waving hand sign." James Tala said, "Big fan of you, by the way. Emily saw you way back
so
in
scary.
our GT Sports Spa in the wet with the Audi R8 in Nations Cup."
I sort of didn't mean to touch him at all. Kind of affected his braking when I tapped him there. That's my quickest lap of the day right there.
Said, "You should see my Willie." James Tala said, "Go Grove." Jedi Rui Bala JF. Said hi bro.
I guess this Emily Jones account is a fake account. That message seemed a little out of character. No reason to believe it wasn't real, so obviously I'm gonna be respectful. There was one time that I like engaged a fake Rory account on Key's stream, and everyone's like, "Don't talk to that. It's not the real Rory. Don't worry."
Ray Rivera. Said troll.
It seems like it, right? I mean, you shouldn't be surprised.
James Tana.
I think Emily Jones' actual
Said,
account is
wow,
called Emery
$50
also,
nice.
and that was my first like red flag that might not be the real one.
Arden Baker. Said totally fake. No subs.
It's very easy to change your name and stuff on YouTube. That's why when I ban trolls, they often come right back because they can just use another account very easily. It's tough. So that troll subscribed to me, just the troll, which I'm flattered by. They had to subscribe to troll. If I make members only chat one day, will I get trolls that become members? Just to troll me? Could be a great business. Got a nice launch there, but I think I won't be able to do much on this corner.
CNFC.WP.
They both
Said
sent it.
hi,
Oh man, they
how's
sent it.
going? Zyla. Said also kinda weird someone comes in who has never chatted and says they are in a movie right off the bat, smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
That's what I said. First thing I said was, that's interesting, we've never chatted before.
James Tarr.
Never spoken to you in my life, but you're here.
Said easy P3, you got this.
Talking to me as if we talk all the time. No introduction, no hello or anything. Easy P2 now, P2 now. After spinning and being last place. That's why you don't quit, guys. I see a lot of people rage quit all the time. You know, I could rage quit too, but I know most of the time, if I just stay, you know, faithful to my... Oh my gosh!
James
Shadow Realm.
Said, oh damn, we bottled it.
If you just stay faithful and keep driving, a lot can change. If you know you can drive well and do better, just start doing better, and all of a sudden the race can come back to you.
James Tarler.
I have a replay in a Manufacturers Cup race where it was the
joy.
Nürburgring Nordschleife in the rain, and I got spun in the wet. I was in like last place, and because it kept raining and I never gave up, I got a win out of that race. It's like a 3-lap race in Nordschleife. I had no business winning that after spinning
Just got a
on
whole
the first
lot
lap of the
easier,
3.
LOL.
And I came all the way back to win it. It was one of the most epic races I've ever done. Just the fact that I never gave up on it. And I had to work the whole next 2.5 laps to get it. I do it for you guys. That was back in, what, like April? We had that? April or May?
Ray Rivera. Said that guy
Probably,
was
Ray,
looking
probably.
behind him. Fender. Said GG. James Tarler. Said nice one.
Thank you,
Fender.
James.
Said this new Toyota Corolla is a 4-wheel drifter. Fender. Said next. Fender. Said next TGR will be interesting.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. It will be very interesting. What was I about to do now? I had something in my mind that I wanted to do. Oh, I wanted to check my friend's stream. I have a friend who streams Call of Duty, and he told me today will be his first Gran Turismo stream. I was really excited to hear that from my buddy Seabass Plays, who we often see in the chat here. Now, I want to make a few people mods who are not.
James Tyler.
CWP, how's it going? I just saw your message. You are definitely mod worthy. You've been here for a very long time.
Jar 80 today. By
Chuckle's
the way,
also
dark
going to become a
green
mod
and
right now.
Tune 2.
Alright, and I'm good with that.
Waddedly Madness GT.
Hello, Wadadley.
Said boys.
Everyone's gone.
Jermaine Leone. Said, hand pink waving.
Hello! Everybody please give a super legend shout for one of my very favorite people in the world. The OG himself, Jermaine, is back. Welcome back, Jermaine.
Michael Grove. Said,
hello, Andrew Black. Welcome back
legendary.
as well. Hello, Andrew Black.
Underscore legendary. Underscore legendary. Underscore legendary. Underscore legendary. Andrew Black.
So we can wait for...
Said hi Mike
C.
and chat waving hand sign.
And we'll do some time trials.
Waddedly Madness GT. Said Jermaine, light skin tone person raising both hands in celebration. Light skin tone person raising both hands in celebration. Arden Baker. Said I Waddedly. Fender. Said Waddedly. Jermaine. Andrew waving
hello,
hand
Abed.
sign waving hand sign. Andrew Black. Said hey Jermaine waving hand sign. Ray Rivera. Said Jermaine waving hand sign.
So I think we're going to do the next race C that starts in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Until then, I'll do some time trial and we'll hang out.
Light skin tone person raising both hands in celebration. Ray Rivera.
So sweaty from the first race already, first couple
said
races.
Waddedly waving hand sign. Arctis gaming room. Said what a change won the controller.
Hey man, you
Waddedly
definitely are a part of the
Madness
team,
GT.
no doubt about it.
Said Ray light skin tone person raising both hands in celebration. Arden Baker. Said yo Jermaine.
That's commendable, commendable. NBA work is the hardest kind of work, man.
Said
I have a lot of friends who dedicated their lives to doing like MBAs with jobs at the same time.
Said good evening.
Much respect for you to go
Black.
ahead and help your wife and motivate her and help her out like that. Love to hear that.
Sign. Chuckles. Said
you like it? Thank you, Jermaine. I'm so glad you like it. I tried. I try my best to not reuse thumbnails. I always try to make them unique and fun. I know it's a big part of getting the clicks is getting a good thumbnail that looks like you want to see what's going on.
Said
I'm proud of that thumbnail.
Thumbnail Grove. Waddedly Madness GT.
Not so bad.
Said would be joining, but I'm helping my wife.
I know
with
what
her
people
MBA
like, I
finals.
guess. At this point.
Gaming room.
Yes, I do. I do, Andrew Black.
Said I'm trying to.
Would you like me to do some Oceania races today? I have no problem doing that, Andrew Black. The only reason we don't is because peak hours for Oceania are like when I'm like going to work in the morning. It's like when you guys are like, you know, at your busiest as a region, where all your fastest guys are there. It's usually not at a great hour for your boy.
Said Mike, do you also have an Oceania account?
Oh, okay. So you think you're doing better on controller? That's why you said controller is a big difference? You think controller's easier on race C?
Said I like.
Thank you, Obey. Obey, do you mind telling me how many likes do we have? Did we crack 40 likes yet? If we haven't, we're on track to do it soon, I'm sure. I'll do one more lap and hopefully I get the gold if I didn't already have it from this one. This one looks like it's alright.
Arden Baker. Said smash that like bar and peeps. Arden Baker. Said button. Andrew Black said, fair enough. No, it's all good.
And those guys all know me very well as well. You know, I'm a really good friend of Omega's. Daniel Holland loves to visit us. Metal Gear, Matt Barton also loves to visit us and say hello. Those are 3 of my favorite people in that region.
Top times are so close.
People who show me a lot of love.
Limits here.
I'm also really close friends with Twitchy and Guy Barbara and Andrew Lee, 2 of my very close friends as well. I love those guys. We also have GTR. And these are just drivers I'm mentioning. I'm not even really mentioning, like, you know, people who I know more from the chat than the track. Those are all guys that I knew as drivers way before I was doing YouTube. Except Omega. Omega I met when his channel began to get a little steam, and it was presented to me in the feed, and I found it that way, I believe.
Said not sure if it is going to be permanent, but on this
if you get to A, you would be able to match me. All you have to do is get to A.
Validate your lap instead of penalizing you.
Even B can match me if I'm in like race A and there's no one doing it.
Andrew Black.
Let's see how that 29 got me. If I have a gold, we'll move on. If I have it already, we'll just save try harder
but
for
not
later.
Quite.
If we got it, we got
Black.
it.
Said,
we're golden.
Serious.
We're golden.
Nice thumbs up sign.
Gold. Yeah, for race A just now, it was like a lot of B's in there for race A. Anytime you have like a lower amount of people matching, it will just pull from B and match with A+ if it has to. So now the Viper. This one will be tough because it's sports tires. Let's pick a good color. What's a race-winning color here? GTS blue? It's not the same blue as back in the day, though. Yo! I get hyped when I see you in here too, bro. Guys, can we all, literally all of you, need to give a big shout to iDream TV. Also, why haven't I made you a mod yet? I don't know, but you are now. iDream TV and I have been playing soccer together for probably 15 years now. I have known this man for the whole time, been real close, spent a lot of time together after matches and stuff like that. Absolutely love Javon, my boy Javon, iDream TV.
Said my boy.
One of my only IRL friends who comes in here regularly, honestly. There's not too many that I can think of that come in that I know from my personal stuff beyond racing.
Andrew Black.
Oof.
Said I almost Dell, as though sometimes I need to tank my TT time.
If you guys can all give a legend shout for Javon.
Andrew Black.
Appreciate that. Javon is the GOAT.
I dream, waving hand sign.
Javon, my first day of Liverpool camp was canceled this morning, so I only have to do 3 days of this camp now. They added an hour to the schedule, but it'll only be 3 days for that Liverpool camp. Did not have to go do it today.
IDR EAM TV 203 said hope everyone in the chat is having a great day and night so far.
Very sloppy. I have a goal in my other account, so I'm sure we'll get it. I don't know about this next lap coming up, but I will try.
IDR EAM TV 203 said, oh darn. I hope
it's gonna be wonderful.
Some good
I have a feeling it's gonna be the best camp I've ever done. I'm gonna learn a lot. Meet some experienced English people. It was really cool last time. I was picking the brain of the Academy Real Madrid guys when they were there with me last time. When I did the Real Madrid camp in 21. Was the last time I did one of these.
Tears of joy.
Gonna need another lap now. Race C starts in about 8 minutes. We will definitely be entering the next race C that opens up.
Andrew Black.
That feels like so much understeer. I feel I need to switch
was
views.
so much fun.
Make sure I hit that right.
IDREAMTV 203. Said if you ever need some drills, let me know. I have a whole curriculum of soccer drills.
Oof. I'm just gonna go with it. We can make up so much time in turn 1 that I don't mind that wall hit. Absolutely, absolutely. I actually like saved like when I see drills that I like a lot, I always like put them in my notes on my phone. I have like a lot of drills that I picked up from people, and I try to put them in my phone because I'm just gonna forget them if I don't write them down somewhere. Oh, that's not good. It finally happened, guys. That's not good. Look at my wheel. It broke. It fully cracked off, but I think it will still be usable. So that screw is all that's holding it. There's one screw holding this on right now. And that screw is eventually gonna, the plastic on that screw is gonna go very soon. Give me one more week, please.
Andrew Black. Said, oh pile of feces.
Did it break? Like, ow!
It
break my arm. I was upside down.
Said home,
oh, Austin.
I didn't distract you. Facepalm medium dark skin tone emoji modifier hashtag hash.
Alright, still
Austin
7 minutes to
Quigley.
get this time. I'm determined to get this gold
Said
right now.
yo. Yellowmac 1. Said oh no, sad face.
Don't worry, Yellowmac. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm either going to fix this in the short term and order something, or I'll order something straight away when I can. Some new grips to put on here. I'm going to drop second for rotation next one.
Rivera. Said whoa. Had to go back and watch that again. You okay?
Yeah, we're okay. That's much better. Rotation. Don't stop now. Might have to do something different there next time. Should not have hit first. Never hit first there. It just makes you understeer. I think I have time to go around again, so we'll do one more. And that'll be it. I think I have the gold right now. It's probably a gold time right now, based on how this feels. You can cut that corner if you want. You can put 4 tires on the white and it'll be fine. A 15 should be gold. Understeer. Let's go see what we got. I believe that's gold anyway. I think we got it. For those who don't know, they calculate the gold based on the percentage of like the top times. If you're in the top 2%, they give you the gold. It looks like I need only 1 more tenth, so 1 more try. 1/10 away. Time? I'll reset. Last one. Official last one, no matter what. I think I need to use another technique there. I don't want to drop second if I don't have to. try to hold fourth gear a really long time right now.
Andrew Black.
I'm gonna hold fourth gear forever.
Said I'm still looking for 1 second to get gold. Frustrating.
Or I didn't really follow my own advice. We're gonna do race C in just a couple minutes, guys. I wanted another shot here, but we still have 2 minutes, 2.5. Last one. This we'll be cutting it way too close if I go again. More fifth gear too. More fifth gear braking also. Just try going up a gear.
Austin Quimby. Said doesn't driving cars.
Oh, for sure, but I have enough experience where my rhythm can only be thrown off for so long, and I don't mind having to readjust on the fly. But for sure, if I had to go like race for like some real important reason, I might not be doing street cars the minute before I go do that, because it would change your perception of what is and isn't a good idea as far as grip levels. So we'll do C now. We haven't done this one yet. It's kind of a bummer. C is way better. But we'll do that one next. We'll do the next race B after race C. There will be another one at 11:10. We'll do that one. Followed by a race C after it. Because I want to, if I'm going to do B, I want to have like a plan for afterwards. Let me see how quickly I can do this. 30 seconds to do this.
Austin Quimby. Said yeah, it takes me a minute to readjust. DB. Said Ola GSR gang.
Still spazzing. That should help a little bit. I might even go higher on that. That bottom minimum number where it lets you adjust it, such a great tool to have. We'd never had that until recently. DB,
Andrew
welcome
Black.
Back. Hope you're having a good evening here.
Said
Monday
hey
evening.
at DB.
Looking at a couple things here. We now have 35 likes. Appreciate
DB.
that.
Said I wish ACC had that pedal adjustment. DB. Said hey Andrew.
Believe 35 is the correct number. It's like tricking me. 36. I wish it was cooler in here. I might have to lower the AC even more. I have time to do it now. Really quick right now. AC needs to be lowered a couple ticks. It's just too hot in here. This thing could try harder to help me not sweat. Okay, slight adjustment. I think I can get sat back down without rushing.
DB. Said nice to see Super nerfed. Andrew Black.
It wasn't a very big nerf though, to be fair. It wasn't like a major nerf. We're gonna fly by this BRZ right now. It's not much of a power car. I'd like to get by love taps as soon as I can. Sort of sitting back here a little bit. Should be attacking harder. Could be past already if I had gone a little cleaner this lap.
Legend Havoc. Said hello again. Always nice to catch your stream in the evening.
Legend Havoc, welcome back. Yes, I've been doing this about, I think, June of 2022. I decided all my favorite channels, stream every day or they upload every day. Why am I not streaming every day? And that's when I started doing it about 1 year ago, about 14 months ago. Trying to fix my mic. I don't need the boom sticking out right now.
Austin Quimby. Said Grove, did you see Kunku is out for a few months.
Sorry. Clearly not in a hurry to let me go. Completely squeezed me to nothing on the entry. Even though I was there, he made sure he tried to cause an accident or made me brake. He was really confident he'd hold the outside when you have a car that close. Especially because he messed the corner up that led to me catching up to him. He made a mistake.
Legend Havoc.
It was just a love tap. It was literally his name.
It was just a love
You make an
tap
amazing
after all.
point. You make a hilarious point. He can't say anything.
Said, smiley face. Fender. Said LOL. DB. Said hey Fender.
I could have dived here, but I prefer a simpler move than that one.
Said hey DB, waving
Makes
hand
it so I
sign,
have no
waving
exit
hand
speed if I
sign.
did that one. Now he's giving love taps out. Oh, I almost love tapped him again. Very nearly. I'm just thinking, where is the safe place to do this? I don't want to crash people. I don't want to crash myself on my stream. Where's the safe place, the reasonable place to send one? I already won my first race of my North American stream from the back, so there's really no pressure on me to like go get a win here. I already won from the back earlier. So just relax now, try to figure out the answer to the love tap puzzle. Plaka, who was ahead of him, the King Ghidorah ahead of him, another guy who usually defends and defends.
Andrew Black.
I can afford to be also, you know, I have a ton of confidence that if I get slowed down, I'm just going to catch back up. And so everyone should approach it.
Fender. Said the love tap puzzle LOL.
He's going to defend that. I'm not really overlapped, so I shouldn't do it. I wouldn't want someone to do that to me necessarily. It's faster for us to do this.
Andrew Black. Said the Hyundai looks a handful in the corners. Fender. Said Jenny Sis will probably cook its tires.
My brake pedal feeling pretty messed up right now. Something going on with the brake right now. Not going to stop me from driving, I don't think, but I will remind me to check my brake after this. Try to readjust it. I think my load cell is bending. It has like a bracket that holds the load cell. That bracket will bend over time. The way it's been designed, Fanatec design is very flawed on the bracket that holds the load cell in place. If I don't overtake, Hawko will take me and go by him, hopefully.
Said the autocorrect for Genesis is okay hand sign face with tears of joy.
See, Hawko really not caring too much about the guy's feelings like I do.
Just finished eating dinner, some good Nando's drooling face. Fender.
My brake is going absolutely wild.
Said gotta get the elbows out at Interlagos.
Stuck on completely right there. Your brake is having a problem. It got worse. It feels like it's falling apart as I'm driving right now. Something is extremely loose in my brake. We have a half a race to go. So I'll do my best.
Said Hawko ain't playing.
He's got the elbows out, DB. The elbows are out for him. I'm like scared to have confidence in the brake right now. I'm very scared of my brake. Well, I should have been in third gear. I would have went right around him. Again, I have no confidence on the brake with the flickering and everything.
James Tarler. Said I love taking it on the outside there. Fender. Said Hawko is using all the track on that right-hander. Fender. Said I need to start taking that line. James Thaler. Said you're having brake problems.
Yeah, I gotta look at it. I'm really anxious about it. When I press, I feel a big dead zone, bigger than earlier today. Something came loose in my brake. That's a penalty. Maybe. I'm lucky it's not. Very lucky.
Said, oh, hopefully you fix it. Fanatec gear shouldn't really.
Well, I've been using mine for 3 years, 4 years almost actually, and I really go hard every single day on it, and I drive with such aggression. You know, I'm really not like everybody else the way I treat my equipment. I'm running everything at the highest, you know, level of stuff. Ah!
Needs maintenance now and then.
Shouldn't be talking and trying to do that. That was an accident. Let me say I'm sorry.
James Thaler. Said, well, if you really are that aggressive with the pedals, especially the brakes, then yeah, no wonder.
Yeah, I run the brake at the highest stiffness. I've changed the load cell 3 times because the back will bend over time. Over a year of my work, it will bend. The way it's been designed is not reliable for intense, realistic use. You guys already know how intense I am with this equipment. My wheel is falling apart. My wheel has a grip that's breaking off. It's not from light use, it's from extreme use. Think I can catch this Porsche? I'm thinking about it myself right now. Can I catch him?
James Thaler. Said hopefully it doesn't come to the point where you'll have to really replace it with brand new gear. But you gotta do what needs to be done. Face with tears of joy. Shrug ##. The Grey Wolf David McLean. Said hi Mike and chat.
Hello, David.
Andrew Black. Said hey David, waving hand sign. The Grey Wolf David McLean said hi DB.
No, really, it would never come to that point, James, because Fanatec pedals, while the bracket has a design flaw for the load cell, the pedals themselves are so well made, I'll never need another set unless I want another set. I'll just, you know, maintain these and they'll last forever. These are extremely well built and easy to maintain. I recommend Fanatec B3s for sure.
Said even my old CSL LC pedals are rugged as heck.
I lost some momentum when I had him. He wants to go wide, so.
James Thaler said okay, then that's good to hear. Yeah, Rory uses the V3S 2ID go with them if I went Fanatec instead of sticking to Logitech.
He went super wide to block me. He's letting Hot Coat catch up. If he moves left, I'm going right. Hot Coat will do the outside work.
Apoca said WTH is he doing?
He's blocking. Blocking for his life. It is the final lap after all. So if there was ever a time to drive like this, he's doing it at the right time at least. And here is where I just need a big exit. This is a bad A to block here. That's not going to help him. He's kind of dumb for that one. Could probably take the outside and still get him.
Fender said defending for his life. James Thaler said I want to go to Fanatec actually, but I want to take advantage of the adapter compatibility with the G Pro.
Thank you. He made me work so hard for it right there.
The Grey Wolf David McLean said done okay today. Sneaked into DRB.
You had a stream today? Nice, Grey Wolf. And you got to DRB.
I want a quicker qualifying time now.
Alright, pedal check is necessary. Pedal check.
Said GGS.
We got to do a pedal check.
Fender said great.
Thank you, Andrew Black. Guys, if you have not left a like on the stream yet, please consider leaving a like now or subscribing now.
Fender said
I'm trying my hardest to get to 4,000 subs as soon as possible. We're almost there, guys. I know we can do it. Thank you all for your support always. Because the only reason I'm even anywhere near that number is because of all of you. I mean, Fender, that arrow was his decision to cover on a corner where I would never dive that. I want a big exit. I don't want to dive that corner. So he knew the inevitable was coming, is really what it comes down to. Kiki's Clips. Wow, nice variety of cars. Nice to see. Yeah, for sure. There is no clear meta in this one, but I would say the RX is a very strong choice. We raced in the European lobby earlier, and the RX was able to get wins. So it's very clearly one of the better ones. The RX, the McLaren, were consistently in the top 3. And the GTR was another solid choice. Some more good saves there, and racing. I'll do the pedal check now. I'm trying to cool down for 1 second. Okay. Hopefully this is nothing too crazy. It just feels it got better over the race, but whoa! Vertivile said, "Wow, elite driving." Thank you, Vertivile. Whoa, hold on! I didn't see this till just now, but Jermaine Tip guys. Jermaine tipped 50 to PayPal. I just saw that when I looked over at Verdi. I did not see the notification from Jermaine. I wish I did. Thank you, Jermaine, for the $50 PayPal. He said, hey, bro, thanks for the stream. And Verdi Miles said, elite driving. Thank you so much for that love, man. Thank you. Everybody, legend shout out for both of them. I cannot believe that I missed that from Jermaine. Probably very intensely focused at that moment. Thank you, Jermaine. I love you so much, Jermaine. You have been here supporting me like this since literally the first day I got monetized. Jermaine was here, showing me tons of love, supporting me, wishing me all the best, and pushing me to do my best here. I love you, Jermaine. Honestly, I really do love you. I never saw it until now. I never saw it. I wish I saw it. I feel bad now. Was I driving when he sent that? Somehow the music like. I didn't get a notification here.
He sent you $50
For PayPal donations, I don't get a notification here. Usually I will see a notification on the chat side that will alert me. I have another activity feed here that shows up on. Honestly, we were both driving really good and getting blocked a lot, so I thought we both did pretty good.
Wildly Madness GT.
I think your Supra is not one of the better cars here, but you can do it.
The like button, boys.
What brake balance did you have, Hawko? I would use +5. After my experience in the Toyota Cup yesterday, your Supra is probably better off with +5 than anything.
Fender said, how does the Supra feel?
The race I did yesterday, it was so clear to me that +5 was way better. I did the first race on +3 and the second race on +5.
Chris Hawko said, I've tried +5.
It might be specific to Grand Valley because Grand Valley has a lot of those like super long apex corners. There's at least like 3 or 4 of them. So that might be a Grand Valley specific thing where 5 is better than 3. It does ruin your braking, but your cornering is just so much better. You can really hit the apexes like an MR when you put +5 on that car. I'm going to oil change my Mazda, and then we'll do the brake check. Hopefully I have enough time for the brake check. And if I do the brake check and there's a problem that I can't fix quickly, I will exit the race. But I think we'll be okay. Even right now it's drivable, so I think we're fine. Where are my decals at? Definitely a little cooler in here, but I'm still sweating like a pig. Can't stop it. I would need like an industrial size fan or something. Imagine me in a real race car, I'd be just like in a puddle at the end of every single race. Okay, brake check. Brake check!
Lighter.
Give me 1 second. 1 second for my brake check. I have to get up out of my chair and inspect things. So I'll just turn off the camera for that. I already did this today. I had like an inspection here, and things are okay. But I feel like something felt really bad during that race. Like it's almost like the springs inside have like deteriorated a little bit. I'm like hearing things and feeling things that I don't like. Why is it? What's the damper doing it? The damper is like honestly guys, if you ever consider getting V3s, get the one without the damper. I think the damper is useless. It like just like makes things like silly, I think. Also, you know what? This might be an issue where you're supposed to put like lubrication on these pedals like every 6 months or every 3 months. And I drive so much that it probably should be a shorter interval for me. I think that's a lubrication issue. And I have the stuff right here, but it's such a mess to put this crap on there. I'll show you what I have. So this is the lithium gel that they use for lubing up the pedals. I don't have much in there actually. Just gonna try to get whatever's in here out and into the pedal. There's like a shaft that goes down in, and I can feel that there's some friction that really shouldn't be there.
James Thaler said, gotta do what needs to be done, face with tears of joy.
Yeah. It's like keep racing at a high level and not make excuses about results not going good. One thing I'm not trying to do is make excuses. If it's my fault, it's my fault. If I didn't maintain something or I didn't do something I should have did, nobody else's fault but my own. Okay. Successfully got a lot of that onto the thing. Should be better.
Chris Hawko said don't forget to like the stream.
Hey, thank you, Chris.
Chris Hawko.
Thank you, Chris.
Said GLHF, dude, I'll be lurking.
Okay. You know, I always appreciate our relationship and our time together, our good races together. There's been a lot of them. Especially recently, we've had a lot of fun races together. I look like I'm just like drenched in sweat, but luckily, I'm not. I don't have the puddle going down my shirt like yesterday. Yesterday was like obscene amounts of sweat. You can see my hair is like soaked from it.
James Thaler
With Pam?
said I had to grind my butt
I had
off
the
when I had
napkins
to
from
do
yesterday. I
maintenance
could try to dry
and
myself
add
on
my
with
brake
these, but-
mod for my G29 pedals.
Dry
so
my hair.
hopefully it'll be much easier to maintain
Spray it
when I
with
get
Pam,
the
he
G Pro
says. I don't think
pedals.
Pam is a recommended lubricant for
Out
anything.
of this world
Except
gaming.
eggs. It's an egg lubricant.
Said just spray it with Pam. Out of this world gaming.
It's a little better.
Said LOL.
My hair's drier, for sure.
Fender. Said LOL.
I actually needed to do that. I feel way better now. That was a good idea. My hair was soaked with sweat. And it's like, you know, my room is not even hot today. It wasn't hot at all today outside, but it is humid and like not, it's warm, so with the lights and the PS and the wheel and the PCs and the TV, which is probably the hottest thing of all, there's all this extra heat. There's a light back there too. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 lights, 2 PCs, the wheel, the PS, and the TV,
The
all
Grey
creating
Wolf,
heat in
David
this tiny
McLean.
room.
Said fun race.
I'll go up front, but he might pull over.
Fender. Said I might actually try Supra here. Hawko has inspired me.
It's a good car everywhere. Even with the nerf, it's clearly still very fast.
Fender. Said they did make it 25 kilograms lighter eyes. The Grey Wolf, David McLean. Said good luck. Waddedly Madness GT. Said I heard the Evo is good around here, rolling on the floor laughing. Fender.
The Evo used to be really good here, actually. So
Said
it should still be
Waddedly
good.
LMAO.
They added weight to the Evo at some point and made it not fast anymore. It used to be like pretty much the best FR car with
James
tires.
Thaler. Said LOL as if Waddedly.
It really used to be one of the best cars. It wouldn't take much because that car has exceptional tire wear, and it still does. Still one of the best on tires in GR3, if not the best. The BRZ is the actual best.
Mateus Batista. Said it's 21°C, 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, really,
here
70
in
is
Portugal
not too
at
hot.
4
I know for you guys over
So
there that's
imagine
super hot.
my room
I believe it's
temperature.
about the same temperature here in
What
Connecticut,
is
United
madness
States as
GT?
well. And we've had some nights where it's
Said
more like
I'm an
25°C.
Evo
Recently, where it's
Oh,
really
one
humid, really
IRL.
hot. That's how it should be in the middle of the hottest time of the year in August and July, so nothing crazy. But yeah, I know a lot of people in Europe and Portugal especially,
Fender.
in the Iberian Peninsula, they don't have air conditioning, so the room temperature will skyrocket without that. I have an air conditioner running, and I'm still sweating.
James Thaler. Said we hitting almost 30 degrees Celsius in my area, British Columbia. Canadian face with tears of joy. Varial Racing. Said hello, hi, good evening. Hope everyone is wonderful.
All that
It's
defending
not so great VOP.
didn't help him at all.
Viper
I
was
wouldn't have
nerfed.
dodged it.
Then I hope you are well, Mike.
Oh, that was stupid. Just a love tap. Just a love tap, though. Love tap's defending. Being a complete idiot with that one. Slowing me down. Come on, love taps. Just another love tap there. Just another one. He could not be doing more right now to slow us down. He pushed me into the wall, 100%.
Said how did he not get a corner cut pen? James Tarler. Said rev that rotary. Apoca. Said LOL.
We'll still be okay. We're not too far behind the pack still. I have a lot of confidence in picking up the time that I'm losing. Because we're definitely losing some right now. Is Hawko the one next to me, or is that Bigo? That's Hawko. That's Outlaw.
It's rough in this lobby, but fun though.
The Tundra getting in the way.
Said it's
We're
like
losing a lot of time now, but still not that far behind the main pack here. You can really see the nerf right now. The fact that I'm like staying that close. Let's try to break later. My brake looks like it's behaving better right now. Feels good too. I think we made a positive adjustment there. He's gonna dive it. I can feel it. Not worried about it. So I will just outbrake him. It doesn't matter sometimes, but that time it was enough.
Fender. Said love taps, just committed a murder I think. Apoca. Said love taps ready to kill some PPL.
Just a love tap. He needs to hold his line. He tried to come off the curb as I'm alongside him. I'm still kind of sad he squashed me in the wall. We were in good shape before that. Still in good shape.
Apoca. Said dive bomb incoming. Mateus Batista. Said what care is that? Vision.
That's the Genesis.
Fender.
That was the Genesis right there.
Yes,
G80 or G70. Hyundai Genesis.
I mean the car you are using, smiley face. Apoca. Said RX Vision. Sigchem. Said oh hey Papo is in the race.
I gave him the bump because he took his time moving over. Oh, sad message from Tiger Prime. Sikkim! How are you, Sikkim? Haven't seen you here in a bit. How are you, Alex? Sorry if you don't like that I call you your first name. I'm just trying it out. I've never called you that once, but I tried it.
Fender. Said I'm surprised people are using the pug.
The pug is known to be really good here, but it's not what it used to be. The pug is good here. I know for a fact.
James Tala.
Hello, Mohammed. I really
Fender
think the RX is truly one of the better ones, but the McLaren, the RX, the RS01 can all be very good. The Supra also, looking pretty good. I saw all those cars get wins today.
Absolutely melts its tires.
Yeah, but I think if you do the traction control thing, like the RX, like any MR in this race, I think it wouldn't be as bad.
Said watched a couple guys.
Like, I'll use the Ferrari next race if you want, and I'll do the same strategy with traction control. We'll see if we make it. We just won't be very fast on the straight.
Topsy 020. Said G.L.
I have 6 laps to catch up to these guys ahead. I think it's doable, but just don't make mistakes. Just stay super focused. Don't read tons and tons of chat while driving. Should make it up to the back of him. Thank you, Topsy. How are you doing tonight? Welcome back, Topsy. He's talking crap to Clever. He just told Clever 32 on softs as like an insult. Like, I'm not sure Clever's on softs though.
Snafu_Ramon.
I guess probably.
Said baby is getting sleepy, so as soon as he crashes, I'll be hopping on.
Nice to hear that, Snafu. Look forward to you hopping on. I may get the fastest lap right now. That felt pretty good.
Fender. Said Ramon, waving hand sign, waving hand sign.
Oh, not really. Not good enough. I messed up first sector. My best lap today was 31.8 on mediums.
Said Fender, hand pink waving. Tazzenbox.
I want to give him a chance because I've met people who reminded me of the way he behaves now, who changed it all around and became like more mature drivers and everything. So I actually think pretty highly of him. I think he's okay. There's worse people as far as like the mouthing off and stuff and the retaliations. I actually don't mind him. I give him a chance, the benefit of the doubt. I've seen what you mean when you say the word nutball. I know what you're talking about.
Fender. Said T-box, waving hand sign, waving hand sign.
This guy like doesn't understand like what defense really is. He's just blocking, not actually defending.
Tazzenbox. Said hey Fender.
He like has no clue how to defend. He just slows himself down until eventually he's going so slow it becomes an easy move. That happened twice now. That same move on him, and he played it the same way. I'm telling him, don't go inside. Like, oof, why? Intentional? What is he doing? I didn't brake that early, I mean. That makes no sense. Like, you work hard to get by somebody, and then they're like not being careful when you finally get by them.
Sea Beach. Said beauty overtake.
Thank you. That's the second time I got him with that merch. Second time in a row. Last race we did the exact same move.
DB. Said
and I would never make an overtake there, but he likes to defend corners that are like unorthodox to defend like that. Nobody would defend that corner in such a way.
Fender. Said TC 1DB.
I think I could have got the leader had he not messed me up there. We lost a good amount of time. Yeah, I have TC1. For this car and any mid-engine car that has bad tire wear, in this race, TC1 will allow you to be more stable and get to the end with better tires. And on this Mazda, it helps a lot. It really is tremendous, the difference it makes.
DB. Said interesting.
Yeah, people found this out at Grand Valley. At Grand Valley, people started to try this, and it became a known fact that the RX and a lot of mid-engine cars will do better with traction control on at certain tracks.
Snafu_Ramon.
Tracks like this with a million corners.
Brake setting.
Brake setting? I'm not sure what you mean. My Fanatec brake setting? There's two of them. There's the brake force and then something else.
Tazzenbox. Said brake bias maybe.
I'm not going to catch him if I don't start going faster. I'm on +2. That's what he meant. Yeah, I think that is what Snafu meant. I'm on +2. 1 TCS, 2 rear is my brake bias.
Topsy 020. Said thank you. In good morning it's 5 a.m. in Croatia. I wish you good driving today. Snafu underscore Ramon. Said yeah buys.
This next lap after this has to be an absolute banger to pull up on the back of him. Crazy how I'm like overshooting stuff right now like this. All race I was so perfect, and now I'm not gonna catch him. I overshot 2 corners in a row. Oh, I'm going cockpit now. Sorry about that. I was very confident we were gonna have a go at second place at the end there. The last 2 laps, 3 laps got held up by him, and the last 2 were on me. Not good enough. Got so sweaty again during that race. Crazy amount of sweat.
Fender.
Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, Fender.
GG. Mohammed.
Also, Chizimbox. Nice to see you here.
Said
you know what I'm gonna
GG.
do? Chizimbox, I know you have literally been following me and watching my streams all the way back since the Twitch days. We're making you a mod today for sure. Multiple years of friendship means you're definitely a friend. Topsy said thank you. It's morning. It's 5 a.m. in Croatia. I didn't know. I didn't see that message till now. 5 a.m. is very early. That's the time I have to get up for work tomorrow. Sikkim is going to be a mod because I've known Sikkim for many years as well. Sure, I can trust him at this point. Kiki's Clips said that really nice compliment, but I have to wait. Legend Havoc is going to get the mod too.
Afternoon Grove and chat.
Legend Havoc is getting the mod moderator. And I'll call it there for now. Hello, Mark.
Said I feel honored.
You're welcome. How was the tire deg on the RCZ? People are saying it's really bad, but I was countering that with, you know, the RX would not have perfect tire wear either if I wasn't using TCS1. So I think TCS1 with the RCZ with some bias would make it a lot more drivable. It would make it to the end. He said sorry, no worries. Should tell him just don't defend. My real advice would be do not defend that last corner. It's not going to help you in that one.
Mark DeSell. Said legend.
You know, can I also say one other thing? When Verdi Vile did his super chat earlier, this was before race C, he said, "Wow, elite driving after my previous race C." I don't think Verdi has ever done a super chat here, so I want to say a big shout out to Verdi because I think that might have been his very first super chat on my channel. And that's a special occasion in itself, and I didn't realize that until now. But I'm pretty sure Verdi is a first-time super chatter right there. So now it's about to be 11:30 my time. I'm happy to do at least 2 more races. We've been streaming for 2 hours. I want to do at least another hour before I go to bed at a responsible like 12:30, if you can call it that. But we could do race B now. We have not done a single race B, and I've heard that this is actually a not dynamic weather, but a race that you can have random weather where it could rain and you might need intermediate tires.
Sigchem said it's time to start timing people out for no reason. Face fuchsia poop shape.
I know the troll instincts are there, but you got to fight them here because you won't be a mod for long if you really mean that. You know I love you too much to get mad at you though. You know who I love the most is you, Jay, Defsun. Love you guys.
Said I had a very wet bee earlier.
Hello, Peepo.
Fender.
Peepo, you're gonna be a mod too.
Said GR4 Spa.
Peepo too, because Peepo and I have known each other for like 5 years now.
Austin Quimby.
Very long time. Since I added him on Instagram, I believe.
Static,
I think I followed you on Instagram way back.
Papo Rolone. Said Rip. Fender. Said Peep, waving hand sign.
Can we quickly watch? There was a lot of drama in that race.
Fender.
I don't mean to harp on that part of it, but I do want to see what Tiger got so mad about when he was yelling at you and other events that were going on. And it's all water under the bridge now. The race is over.
Said the people dive me, ha ha.
You know, it's like that. I was racing at EMEA today, and it was like nonstop. Either people ahead of me defending when I'm like way back, not even going for a move, so they slow each other down.
Said big drama.
Defending for no reason, and then if they're not defending for no reason, they're attacking me. The same people, so it's very much something that I think I understand better than ever now after my 3 months in EMEA, where I've pretty much been streaming every single day in EMEA. I broke it down earlier that like a lot of people who are fast drivers and are really talented athletes, they can be a little full of themselves and think they're like the greatest thing ever, and that leads to people not really respecting their fellow athletes, fellow drivers as much as they should. Because they have in their mind, like, this is my spot, I'm better, I'm faster, any time I spend behind this guy is wasted. It's really not the best mentality to have in a daily race. And you see it, like, people are throwing it in from way back. That's disrespect. You're disrespecting the speed of the other driver at that point. Where's Tiger Prime? Here he is. Let's see. So you had a pen, right? Oh, you got mine. Yeah, he got in your racing line. So he was yelling at you, but he pretty much ran you off the road there. And we like Tiger Prime. I'm very like familiar with him. He's a great guy. I feel like this is something that could have been avoided, him like saying mean things to you. Oof. Yeah. That's tough. So even like before that defending's like way crazy. Like in a real race, you defend like that, it's like an instant accident defending that way.
Said here.
He was trying to come across the track on you, so yeah.
Fender. Said looks like he moved on braking.
Yeah, Mauro drove right into you. So Mauro watched that.
Said exactly.
Mauro watching that decided, I'm not going to slow down even though an accident just happened. I'm going to drive right into the door of this pug. Look at Mauro's line. You got to relax a little, Mauro. Mauro's super, super wide out there. All Mauro has to do is relax a bit, slow down like 3 miles an hour, and he'll fly past you. Let's go watch Love Taps. Love Taps and I were like going to battle for a while. Oh my gosh. I got hit right here. I almost got sent. That was almost the end of my race. The fact I got a podium out of this after this moment was wild. And that's Halko, somebody I can really trust on my outside. I'm lucky it was him. I almost ran him wide there, but I knew he was there. Thank you, Alex. I'm glad you like it, Alex. I'm really glad I'm getting compliments on that today. Almost a penalty.
Said you doing another race, C? It starts in 2 minutes. Alex Carvajal.
This is where Love Tap squished me in the wall.
Sigchem.
Right?
Said Carvajal.
It was the previous lap.
What's up, man?
I think he got back in front of me.
Alex Carvajal.
He was here.
Said tough weekend for the Sox, oh my fender.
Yeah, Sikkim, Alex is a regular. He's here every night.
Alex Carvajal.
I'm ballsy for even trying this. This was silly of me to do. But he was like, no, I'm just going to crush you into the wall. He then put himself in the wall by doing that.
Waving hand sign. Fender.
So we'll go back to this. I'm definitely going to save this replay for the next time.
Fender.
We can either do race B or race C. I think we're going to do race B.
Every game, we never lose in them, LOL.
That's how I feel about Chelsea and their alternate jerseys. Whenever it's like alternate jersey match, I'm like, oh no. Historically, it was like true. Like they really were not doing well in the alternate jersey ever. Until recent times, I think that trend was broken. But back in like the mid 2010s, oh man, anytime Chelsea had the alternate, it's always a draw. Anytime, it's difficult to do well in that jersey. When it was the yellow one, especially. Anytime it's the yellow
Alex
alternate.
Carvajal. Said ha ha ha.
I think the club pretty much decided universally, like, we're not going to rock the yellow anymore. I haven't seen a yellow alternate kit in a very long time. I think that's like a conscious decision. Everyone realizing every time they wear this ugly yellow, neon highlighter yellow, things go wrong.
Alex Carvajal. Said this
year's a lot of fans are saying that.
So nice.
Chelsea yellow third kit. Is it going to show me the one I from back in the day? I want the old one. 14? That's not 2014, is it really?
Fender.
I guess so.
Said the Arsenal away kit this year is atrocious, LOL.
This is the one that, like, when I think of it, like, in my memory, like, it was this one always.
Alex Carvajal. Said Arsenal with the win, Fender eyes.
No lie, that jersey's actually super fresh.
Fender.
I want it right now.
Said the Sox are like 15-2 in the yellow jerseys. Alex Carvajal. Said Rice looked huge in that middle.
Did he play well last few games that he's been playing? I haven't watched any Declan Rice in an Arsenal shirt yet.
Said 2023 Community Shield Champions.
Yeah, most important trophy.
Fender. Said biggest trophy in the world.
It is really big. It's like
Alex
a giant dinner plate.
Carvajal.
You could eat like a large meal on that.
Said that jersey screams Peter Cech, crazy save, and 90-foot-minute Drogba bender.
Yeah, Drogba had a very memorable goal in that jersey.
Austin Quimby. Said, are you on the Nicholas Jackson?
I mean, he definitely is playing well. You know whose hype I'm on? I'm on my own hype. I actually think I'm so talented as a soccer player. I'm going to really show that tomorrow as a coach with Liverpool.
Fender.
I'm going to make sure I find a way to demonstrate my level as a coach. My technique and everything is what makes me really special as a player. It's very solid. Oh no, I'm not in the Ferrari. I meant to get in the Ferrari.
Quimby. Said, let's go.
I meant to get in the Ferrari. Brown individual! Sickham's here!
Stream practice.
I get to race Sikkim now. That's awesome. We've had some exceptional races, me and this guy, in the past. Me and Sikkim have been friends for at least 4 or 5 years. Had a lot of good races together. Understeer from Sikkim. I lack the speed.
intro here will be interesting actually.
Sikkim still loves the Lamborghini. I love to see that. He's been faithful to Lamborghini as a manufacturer as long as I've been with Ferrari. The Gotrin. I mean, it was the GOAT last week. I really wouldn't say that right now. Unless I make this move happen. We're going to do a Puhan move? No, I'm not going to do that. I like him too much. Just for the pure risk that it could take him out if I mess it up. I'd rather not do it. And that's the kind of assessment you're not going to get from a lot of drivers. Like, I'd rather not take a risk on my friend. You just don't see that in these EMEA lobbies that I'm doing in the morning. Even after I like make relationships with people, I still get dive. Even when we're friends. But there's exceptions. We've met a few people like some names that come to mind are George Watson, incredible driver, giving me tons of respect today, and somebody who would never like do a risky move on me just because they would have that consideration. And Sparks is definitely another one who I feel like that guy's like, you know, my brother right now. He's been super nice to me the last couple weeks. I've noticed him, you know, showing love. So big shout out to Sparks, who I've also known for like 4 years, but never really spoke to him, you know, one-on-one and connected like that until now. Oh my gosh, Lamborghini got absolutely destroyed by that GTR.
Fender. Said nice.
I had no choice. It was like less than a tenth of a second to react there, sort of thing. He's blocking right now, it seems like. The torque of this Citroen is amazing. I get off the throttle and back on it, and it's like I never came off. Because there's just tremendous low-end torque that comes right back. You don't really get that in a lot of GR4s, where you get off the throttle and there's not like a build-up. Whoa! Whoa! Elbows! 3 wide in this corner is like crazy. In Radial. Edible arrangements, watch out.
Fender. Said
Edible
Archie,
arrangements don't do this to me.
Archie.
The defense, hardcore defense. Ah! Super scary. Why are we doing that, Sikkim? I guess no rain in this race coming. Little shifting error there, but I couldn't really avoid it.
Javelin jab.
Javelin jab, hello. The bop is improved, I would say. They definitely improved it. They went a step in the right direction today.
Javelin jab. Said.
We must Moses this.
Fender. Said chaos.
Move over, crazy! Come on, move over and help me! What are you doing helping the Lambo?
Fender. Said I love GR4 here, LOL.
Come on, man. So much ridiculous blocking from that guy. Where's he going? You gonna dive that? I've never driven this car here, so right there I had a little hesitation.
Sea Beach. Said the double overtake.
LedgeCrew. Yeah, that's what that's called.
Fender. Said great move in Les Combs.
The Gotrin. That was actually really nice. Now that me and Sikkim are free of traffic, life should be easier. I clearly should use a little third gear or like some hybrid technique of gears there. Maybe first even. That seemed. Oh, why? Didn't expect that. As if I gained a big advantage there or something. That should be a penalty too. If mine was, he went over white line.
Fender. Said IDK about that pen there TBH. Fender. Said for yours.
Probably take that in fifth, most of the corner.
Stan El Guapo. Said very, very nice.
Thank you, Stan. Had a nice exit, but it's over. My hunt of the brown individual is over.
Fender. Said the pen line placement here is killer.
Oops.
Fender.
So slow.
Said I feel like it'd be better out of Pujon, or on the start to finish straight. Fender.
Well, I think because that was the first
Said
race I've done with it, I could probably do a last to first there just about. The pace felt so good. And we got held up a lot, like quite a bit.
Javelin Jab. Said did you get
Javelin Jab. At the moment we have not done that just yet. Great to see you back, by the way. Super cool to have you back here. I'm going to go ahead and do what I should have did a long time ago and make you a mod, sir. I do have this PC that you're looking at. This PC definitely can run iRacing or ACC, like no problem. But I don't know about streaming it with this PC while I run the game.
Javelin Jab.
That's what I don't know about.
Said get on it, buddy. It. SA ton of fun.
So I'll tell you guys a little sneak peek of like the future here. I have a very close partner who gave me this chair. This chair was from my friend Joe at Archangel Sim Racing, and I think what we've been discussing a little bit. What my other friends think I should do is that I have a house that I own the whole house. My name is on the deed for this house. I own this house and everything in it. I have empty rooms upstairs that I used to use for my Airbnb business, and they're literally empty. I don't sleep up there. I don't do a whole lot up there except shower in the nice shower upstairs. I really should convert one of those two empty rooms into a sim racing room.
Said irising isn't a big resource
for
hog.
PC stuff, because I feel like this rig, this setup, I want to leave this alone. This is my goated setup for Gran Turismo. I want to have a PC, like maybe even motion rig setup in another room in my house. And that's super expensive, but my friend Joe, who gave me this chair, has all the equipment. I'd be happy to do whatever I can to earn the right to purchase it from him or be gifted it from him. Me and Joe have a lot of plans to work together, going forward as much as we can. He's invited me to come do pit crew stuff with racing teams. He goes to racing events and brings his trailer full of rigs. He has 3 full motion rigs. He brings the whole trailer to IMSA events and other racing events as a vendor, and tries to make business happen that way. Lots of work and stuff like that will be done between me and Joe, hopefully. But a second rig will come from him. If I buy a second rig, it's going to come from him.
Said raced you a couple of races ago, Mike. Had a horrible race myself.
I'm sorry to hear that. There's definitely been a lot of tough defending and big dives. I think on a Monday, all the things that I've mentioned about people diving when they don't need to, people defending when they don't need to, I think a lot of that is amplified on a Monday.
Said that is sick.
I think on a Monday when people are less experienced and less familiar with everything, mistakes happen easier and less caution is being used.
Out of this world gaming. Said I got 8th place.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jose, though. I'm really sad about that. You had a tough race.
Snafu_Ramon. Said definitely jump on that grove.
I'm excited, Snafu, and I know that when we do some track day stuff together, hopefully I have everything I need. Thanks to relationships like that. Joe actually has a ton of real life cars experience as well. Joe has owned more cars than anybody I've ever met. I asked him one day, he's like, I probably owned 50. I'm like, what?
Said 50? Yeah, but that's life.
50 cars Joe has owned. And I asked him what were his favorites. He told me his Volvos and his
waving hand sign, waving hand sign,
his
waving
Saabs.
Hand sign.
Volvos and Saabs were the most reliable and cars that he enjoyed the most out of the ones he bought himself. And I was surprised to hear that. He said the Volvos were bulletproof, they were all amazing, and that the Saabs were very similar. The Saabs were just well-built vehicles, he said. A lot of fun because they were turbo and they didn't break. Hello, Iceman. Good to see you again. I hope you're having a good night. We saw you in that last race at Spa. Should we go to Spa again? I think we'll do Spa again. And I think I do want to use the Citroen again. It's not as fast as the Ferrari, but I'm actually really vibing with it right now. So we'll jump in it one more time. I want to do Race C, but I feel like
Iceman Race Team.
We've done it twice, two times already.
Let's go.
If I do another Race C, it won't be the one at in 14 minutes. It would be the one at 12:30. I think that's too late to me to be doing Race C.
Said the goal is to do a 24 hours of lemons. Fender. Said try Ferrari.
I can. I mean, you love the Citroen. I mean, that's why I picked it. I'm letting it happen. But if you need this Ferrari, we will run it. I think Tuner made us a new livery for the Ferrari. Let's go put it on the car. Tuner created a livery just for me. And to honor that, we must go put it on right now. I haven't put it on this account yet, but we will now. It looks really good, too. I just forgot it was there.
Paper Rolone. Said this question this time is rain or not, LOL.
You know, maybe we'll even do the one after this because I want to see a race with some rain.
Steve Ransom. Said see you in B.
Hello, Steve. Welcome back.
Paper Rolone. Said Ferrari dead here.
It can't be that bad. I think with some positive brake bias, it would probably be better. Like +2, +3. My name is... Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong car. That's why. I'm not in the Ferrari. I have to switch just to put delivery on. Oops.
Snafu_Ramon. Said it's a $500 budget race, and it's an endurance race.
Well, they call it a $500 budget race, but none of those cars are actually worth $500, and they kind of have, like, very odd rules of how they judge what is and what isn't appropriate to read in their classes. It's not like this is most organized. I've done a lot of research on Lemons and Champ Car, which is a more organized, serious version of Lemons. Champ Car is really what Lemons should be. Lemons is like very like themed cars, and it's about like having fun more than actually taking the racing seriously. Champ Car is like real racing, while still being that like, you know, they kind of do the same $500 limitation for everybody, where they judge your car on a 500 point system kind of thing. But years ago, I inquired about buying a Volkswagen Fox race car, a Lemons race car that had been used, and it was $1,500 with a roll cage in it, race prepared, everything, all the safety equipment. It was probably the best deal ever. But I remember at the time, I had been given a really big refund from my college tuition, from like financial aid. They give you a refund for whatever reason sometimes, and I had like a $5,000 check in my hands to buy that race car, and I was pretty sure I was going to start a racing career, among other adventures that I wanted to, you know, get into with the $500. But I ended up giving that $5,000 check to my mom.
Snafu_Ramon said true.
My mom told me she was having some struggles for like the first time in my life. I was like, damn, like you really need this? Like, you serious? Like I was gonna like go racing for the first time, like literally like chase my dreams with this 5,000. You sure you need this? She was like a month or two behind on the rent of one of her businesses. She had accounting firms, and I gave up that $5,000 check. Like, you know, very sad about doing that. But I love my mom, so I was happy to do it. Happy to help. The least I could do for raising me, making me the man I am today. Would have been interesting if I bought that car though and did some racing. You know, this was like 10 years ago. I was probably 25, 8 years ago.
Snafu_Ramon said it comes to MSR Houston twice a year. Snafu_Ramon said Lemons.
Alright, no rain it seems like. Doesn't seem like we're going to rain this time. Have a good race, Steve. Dino Nuggets. The Dub G guys always get the have a good race from me. Seems like all the Dub B guys are always very nice.
Ranzonen said good morning.
Ranzonen, why are you not a mod?
Thumbnail. Big movie
Why are you not a mod,
smiling
Ranzonen?
face with open mouth and smiling eyes.
Been hanging out for months and months. I didn't make you a mod yet.
Snafu_Ramon
You like the thumbnail? Another compliment on my thumbnail. I love these.
Lemons car that
Thank
we
you.
need to get running again.
I have a friend in New Zealand named Nismo Nathan. And Nathan is very big into lemons in New Zealand. They run an international version of it in New Zealand that he does lots of races with. I met Nathan on Gran Turismo. He has gone on to do amazing things since I first met him. Lots of track time. And he has offered me, if I want to go to New Zealand, he's like, you can sit in the car and race with us, no problem, like for free. We'll pay for it and everything. And I'm like, bro, if New Zealand wasn't 10,000 miles away, I'd come right now. 10,000 miles is super far. Your boy's not even trying to go that far. That's far. 10,000 miles. What if like a problem happens? That's really far. Can't drive home from there. What is this?
Couch Racer said he is not a mod because I am SRY forgot to change account after liking smirking face. Fender said McLaren is very nice here. Fender said Couch waving hand sign.
Oh, you're both mods. I didn't realize.
Austin Quimby said Piastri versus Sainz.
That's your other account? I really thought that was like I get confused. Everybody has multiple accounts too, so you're not the only one. Like Dave has multiple.
Said Lemons is great. Great YouTube.
A couple people here who have multiple accounts that come in. from my research, I thought Champ looked like the series that I really was focused on more. Champ Car is very, very organized and has big sponsors. I felt like that was the better series for me to try getting my grassroots racing start and build from. Wow, the Citroen's way better at this. I'm gonna go positive 5 because this car's not turning. Iceman was right. Or whoever said that the Ferrari's not good here, they were very right. It's not so good. The positive 5 has made it significantly better though. Now understeering is bad. Nice to get by Sikkim so early and so easily, because he's a tough customer, man. Sickham's not going to give me any easy overtakes, ever.
Fender.
Moses.
Said Papo knows his stuff. Couch Racer. Said yeah, champ, looks more serious, judging from far away. Javelin Jab. Said when I first moved to car, I started racing, MX-5. It's way more expensive than I ever thought. I make good ones and it was too much for me. DB. Said I thought
there's some karting I found in Connecticut, but it's pretty like low quality.
Stuart Robinson.
They race in parking lots.
Said time to hunt those.
I think I'd rather do like the real thing. Something more
jab.
More sort of looking for. Just higher quality.
For the buck.
If I'm gonna do anything with my time now, it's gotta be like taking steps forward also. What's going on, Stuart? Stuart Roberson. The legend himself, Stuart Roberson is here, guys. Can you please say hello? I'm trying to think what your other name is, Stuart. I saw you in the party the other day with another name, and I was confused, like who was who. We were chatting the other day. Great chatting with you always. Not the first time we chatted, but always very nice.
Austin Quimby. Said hi, Stuart. Javelin Jab.
If I worked at a Ferrari dealership, you think they'd put me in a car?
Ferrari dealership or move to
I have dealership experience.
Javelin Jab. Said unless you want to race stock cars.
And I'm a Ferrari man myself when it comes to my manufacturers. I literally have a multi-year history of me doing amazing things with Ferrari in this game.
Said it's the best way to meet someone with a GT3 car.
This is all balls, this move. All balls to do that on someone on the outside. All balls. So scary to trust someone that much.
Couch Racer. Said, but your color choice instantly disqualifies you for Ferrari smiling face with sunglasses.
What do you mean?
Jab.
Tuner made this. I didn't even pick it. Tuner made this.
With a guy whose family owns Lake Forest Sports Cars. They pulled their 24-hour team from guys at the dealership.
That's amazing. I think you're right. A dealership setting, you do meet like car people, especially at like an exotic dealer. I was so shocked at the Toyota dealer when I realized like nobody else here actually likes racing or cars but me in a car dealership. Not a single person there cared about anything with cars. Just selling them. That's it. No passion. And I was like, it like broke my heart when I realized that. I'm the only one here who cares.
Snafu_Amo. Said true.
I bet at a Ferrari dealership would be the total opposite. You're a finance manager?
Said I'm a
That's
finance
awesome.
manager.
I miss my finance manager. I think he was one of my favorite people at the job I had.
Said at a Chevy
My finance
dealer.
manager was like my go-to. He helped me make more sales than anybody. He would come sit down at my table, and I'm in the middle of a sale, about to close. He'd make sure I got that closed. Really nice guy. Very charismatic guy named Frank. Very charismatic. Puerto Rican guy. Serious, like Brooklyn accent on him. This guy.
Said yeah, I'm the
I still
bad
see him
guy
actually
at the
sometimes because when I pass by the dealer, it's very close to my home. He actually still works there, and I see him in the office as I drive by. And I think of how I might have never done what I'm doing now if I stayed there. But they didn't have a good enough pay plan to support me. At my dealer, we had no commissions, so you had to sell a certain number of cars, like 15 cars in a month, to get your bonus that you really earned on every single one, but they just don't want to give it to you. And after a while of like missing out on my bonus by one car, a couple months in a row, I was like, I gotta move on. This is like, 80 hours a week, and when I really do the math, I'm not making anything unless I'm hitting that bonus. 80 hours a week was just way too much for me. I tried my hardest. No haggle dealership, yep. And that really sets you at a disadvantage as a salesman when they want to shop you against other people. It's like, what can I say? Like, you either want a Mercedes or you want this. I felt like this Lamborghini really should have left more room. I think I need to not shift that up. Just stay in fifth because now this Lambo's catching. And I think he's going to get it.
Couch Racer. Said he moved last second. No way Jose. Said Daily A to close the stream.
Daily B will be open before Daily A. I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. to go to work tomorrow because it's very far from my house where I have to go. This is going to be tough. Same move as before, but I'm not going to get it without going door to door this time. That's a very scary thought for me. Getting pushed by the brown individual here. No, Fernando pushing me. But we survived it, so I'm happy with that. Caco blocking. If I take a nice, good exit, I might get them both.
Said at Snafu, how hard is it to get new Escalade at MSRP?
Alright. A new Escalade at MSRP? Probably not that hard, depending what state. I feel like if you're in like certain states, it's not going to be realistic in like Las Vegas or something. In Nevada, but
said it's not hard, it's impossible. LOL.
I feel like there's some dealers that'll do it. That have it's really about finding a dealer that has the inventory. If you're calling a dealer to order an Escalade and they don't even have one on the lot, there's no way you're going to get it at a good price there. But if they have like 4 or 5 of them and one's like optioned out in a weird way, like that's your puppy that you're going to get at MSRP. That has like a peanut butter interior with like a white exterior. Some weird combination. I'm sure you'll get one. I watched this guy's videos named Lucky Lopez. I don't know if you've heard of him. I'm not even in the car business anymore, but I still like, you know, I obviously do buy used cars of my own.
Sigchem.
Lucky Lopez.
Said, are you doing race B again?
I think we're going to close it with race B, yeah, I believe so. Tez wants to join?
Shivananda.
Are you guys in the party?
Said, I forgot to ask.
Yeah.
Are you in the auto industry grove?
I used to be. I used to be a car salesman at Toyota. I trust them a little bit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll see you later then.
Snafu_Ramon.
Thanks.
Said, I'm joining
He does it
now.
very much on purpose.
Snafu_Ramon.
I get one. I think YouTube gives me
Said
one for the day
race
where it's like, I've
Couch
been reading a
racer.
lot about the algorithm. It hears
Said
every word we
LOL.
say, guys. Every word you say,
Fender.
this thing takes a note of it.
Said LMAO.
It's okay.
Couch Racer. Said that went well, smiling
Listen,
face with
Tez
open
is a
mouth
moderator
and
here.
smiling
You're a
eyes.
moderator here. I thought Tez
Sigchem.
would be more considerate
Said, yeah,
of
you
how I
should
feel
not
about
have
literally
joined.
my job here. He's trying to mess up my job.
Sigchem.
He's trying to mess up my money.
Said,
Maybe
not a
Tez
good
won't be a
idea.
moderator in the future since that's such a nice thing he did there on purpose. I doubt that was like a natural FFS. He did that because I joined and for no other reason. If it was just coincidence, then I'd be really surprised.
Tezar. Said I didn't even see
I'm
it
not
on my
sure,
bad.
but
Sigchem. Said I don't think he did
I'm gonna let it go. I think we get one F-bomb per day.
Sigchem.
Key drops an F-bomb on my
Said
stream
he
like
was
once a
talking
day as
right
well.
when you joined.
Anytime I'm watching Key with commentary, he's gonna drop an F-bomb. So, it's all good. I love you either way. Even if I got demonetized because of you, Tez, directly, I would still love you. Because there's more to life than
Couch
just YouTube.
Racer. Said I could swear in Bavarian. I guess
It actually
YouTube
will pick it
wouldn't
up in any language. It has
understand
every
face
single
with stuck out
language.
tongue and tight the closed eyes.
Voice recorded, so they can pick up
Tezar.
any keyword. The AI is very
Said
strong
I
with
was
this.
trying to find this livery, and I couldn't find it.
I was in the party with someone the other day, and
Tezar.
every time they said the word PlayStation,
Said
the
end the
PlayStation
stream
recognized
and
it
restart it.
and would like mute the audio for a moment, and it just shows like the voice recognition on all devices is like way out of control. Everything you say is gonna trigger a keyword if it's like some keywordable triggering thing. Like if you drop F-bombs here, for sure they're taking a note of that. If I drop F-bomb after F-bomb in an upload, it's gonna get demonetized. Like every bit of research I've done shows that is legit. There is a reason to worry about getting demonetized for cursing on YouTube. I think other platforms are not as bad, like Kick. And someone actually told me Kick pays daily
Snafu
today.
_Ramon. Said doing GTR calls.
That if you stream
it's
on
my
Kick
baseline
and you
car.
restream, it's fine, and that he gets paid daily for
Stuart
streaming.
Robinson. Said Daily B looks fun.
That kind of enables you to make it
May
a real
give
job
it a
little
try
easier if
later
you're getting
this
the
week.
daily payments.
Tezar. Said it was just bad timing.
I mean, I'm willing to believe that, and I do
Snafu
love you anyway.
_Ramon.
Even if you did something messed up to me, I'm
Said
gonna remember
running
all
a
the
lap
good
to
times.
at least
I'm
have
gonna
a
remember the
Keeley.
first months and year that I knew
Michael
you and how
Grove.
close we were for a while.
Said https://u2.be/.
Javelin Jab is right, exactly. They're owned by
Stake.
Stake.com, so they have tons and tons of money
No
to throw
way,
around,
Jose.
and they're using that to kind of gain a foothold
Said
in
YouTube is
the
my
space
favorite
here.
platform to watch stream. Everything's here.
YouTube is the best for sure.
Javelin Jav.
I'm gonna
Said
stay out,
they are
Tez.
loaded with
It's all
cash
good. I really
because
shouldn't
it's
have
tied
joined
to a gambling
without
site.
warning like that.
Couch Racer. Said running a parallel stream on Kick could be a good idea.
Don't worry about it, Tez. Don't worry.
Tezar.
But I will stay out of the party.
Said you can join back if you want. Shivananda. Said did you try the 650s race C yet? I did one race. That
That's
thing
interesting because the
couldn't
650
even
is like
overtake with a
faster
full
than most
slipstream.
cars. The 650
But I
is one of
loved
the
it
very fastest in
otherwise.
GR4. It does lack a little bit of low end punch sometimes.
Couch
It has
Racer.
torque, but it's not like it doesn't have
Said
the
Kick
power
looks worse
like the
than Twitch.
horsepower sometimes.
And that's hard to accomplish. Smiling face with open mouth and smiling
I'm not
eyes.
sure it's worse.
Kelso _ said is there software you can use to make sure cursing isn't allowed?
I don't really need the software. The real thing that I need to do is just not have a voice robot and not join parties. And I know very, very well my entire life I trust myself to be myself. And the real man that I am, I don't curse at home really. Once in a while I'll drop an F-bomb at home. I'm not like dropping F-bombs for fun. You know, I'm not saying like ridiculous, absurd, like disrespectful things about people. I'm not taking pleasure or laughing at things that I shouldn't, that are inappropriate. I'm like a genuine, kind person deep down, and I know that, so I don't even need to worry about anything else. That's like why I do this too. Like, I had no fear of going on camera and getting the mic going when I started streaming because I trust myself. Everyone else, not so much, but as long as I turn off Libby or Rosa, no one's going to say anything bad because I'm not going to. There's about like a 4-second delay on my stream at most, like 3-4 seconds. I like the low delay. The low delay, like I used to run a 30-second delay because I thought it was better for quality. I've noticed that the quality is very, very like okay like this. It's pretty much indistinguishable from having a delay. I have really solid internet these days that I pay a lot more for because I make it back with YouTube, and I'm happy to spend whatever it takes to make sure I have good streams for you and good quality every day. So I pay a lot for internet, just for the peace of mind that nothing will go wrong. I have good upload speed. So I also, you know, I think I made that decision not only because I could with the no delay, but yeah, it's more interactive for the viewer. When there's no delay, it's really nice to talk to people like this.
Said delay is a bit annoying when I'm racing with you while listening. LOL. Roger Rooms.
I'm really happy with how things are going right now.
Said clapping hand sign, clapping hand sign.
I told you guys earlier in the stream, I've probably never been happier in my entire life. I would say 2023, easily the most successful year I've ever had in many ways. Compared to last year was a booming year for me. A lot of success last year. I made a lot of things happen. I set up this year last year, and now this year's gone to another level with everything. I'm working for Liverpool FC Academy tomorrow.
Said, by the way, for those B drivers out there, the 650s is great no-stop option for race C. Roger Rooms. Said, especially with the house now.
Well, I've always had the house, but now it's on my name, so for the first time I have like equity in the home. I have my name on the house.
Shiva Nanda.
Shiva, I work as a soccer coach
by the way, what's your
almost
job
every day.
Right now?
Whether it's like after work or whatever. I work as a teacher in the morning from
icing on the cake.
7:30 to 3 p.m. But not this summer. This summer I told them I'm not going to do summer school. I want to focus on my YouTube channel that is really moving along, and I want to put the work into growing this. And I knew by growth, I really wanted EMEA growth. I wanted that region to be more familiar with me. I think we have very much achieved that in the last couple months. I'm really well known all over the community of this game, in every part of the world. And that's something that was not the case 2 years ago. I was pretty well known in North America 2 years ago, but now it's everywhere. Anywhere I go. And look at this. This is the proof that I did a good job. The proof right here, guys.
Rooms.
Look at this.
Said, well done.
That's my geography the last 28 days.
Well, bro.
The UK is now second. It was always Brazil that supported me the most after the United States. Look at all the European countries there. Last 90 days? Look 90. Thank you, UK. Thank you, Brazil. Obrigado, Brazil. Obrigado, Brazil. I'll do my best in this race, guys. We're gonna have to be very patient and careful one more time.
Roger Rooms. Said, good growth.
10% is massive, by the way, considering I'm not from the United Kingdom. But they F with me like that. That's crazy. Really proud of that. I made that happen. That was my goal. I made it happen. That was my plan when I decided to not do summer school this year. I'm going to grow that European audience no matter what it takes. That's what the real meat, the real like large portion of people who watch and play this game are from Europe. Like up to 80%, 75%. So I knew that was the focus before the summer even started. Also, the level of driver there is so high that I knew racing in those lobbies would really say more about me than anything else if I could hang and consistently do well. Like I knew I would. I've been doing it for a long time. That challenge is always very, very intense every day that I'm in there. I know. I mean, I gave it every chance, didn't I? I'm doing more races than I really should be. I should be going to bed right now. We're not getting any rain. I bet if I do another one, we won't get it. I don't think I should go to bed at 1 a.m. Or past 1 a.m. if I'm waking up at 6. Although I do it every single day during the school year. I go to bed at like 3 in the morning and wake up at 6 a.m. for my day job. I'm like an idiot. If I have one regret over my streaming career so far is that I don't sleep enough. Especially during the school year. I just don't. I'm really abusing my body to the point where it's going to be a problem if I do this for too long. I got to get better sleep somehow.
Roger Rooms.
A part of that is I work super far from where I live. I work about 90 minutes away from where I live with traffic in the morning. It's like 45 miles, but it takes me forever in the morning on a Monday or on any day. So that's a big factor of like, you know, what kills my sleep schedule pretty bad. And I don't want to get offline like until 1 a.m. I really never get offline until 12:30, 1 a.m. Any time I do an evening stream. That's my audience. My real audience is you guys right now. People who are awake at this time. You guys are my real audience. YouTube knows that when it's this time of day, it's time to pump me and show me to people, and I get lots of clicks. Mason, I teach first grade elementary special education. I became a teacher 2 years ago, and I was put into a situation where I worked with a very difficult case with a very challenged student, had a lot of special needs, and they chose me to take that responsibility from, you know, taking care of him and all that. Wow, that was really disappointing how that corner went for us. Exactly, Jab. I take the mirror every morning. The mirror is very close to my home, in fact. I don't mind sharing that detail. Okay, that's one way to tell me no.
Fender. Said Merritt Parkway is awful with traffic.
I think it's better sometimes because you don't have all the trucks, which is nice.
Said
there's a lot of roads that follow the Merritt. There's not many roads that follow 95 all the way down, but there's a lot that will follow the Merritt, and you can run parallel with the traffic on the Merritt a lot easier than you can do it on 95. 95 is close to like the coast, so there's a lot of like very busy businesses and like commercial areas along the coast, and there's just nothing but stoplights. If you get off the highway off 95, stoplights and like kind of like more busy areas along the coast of Connecticut.
Said my son is on the spectrum, so I admire that growth.
Your son is on the spectrum? It's got to be, you know, I've taken care of a lot of students who needed help, and I know that if I had a child like that myself, at least now I feel like I'd be ready to take care of that responsibility, because it becomes way tougher if your child has special needs to raise them. I have coworkers that have kids on the spectrum. I've seen some other, like, you know, examples of high functioning or low functioning, you know, adults who need care throughout their life, and you know, that's a tough spot to be in as a parent, for real. The school system that I work for is known for our special education department. There's a child that I told the story. The kid that I worked with when I first started there, he's nonverbal, could not really walk on his own without assistance because he would have seizures all the time at random, different types of them as well. So you couldn't trust him to walk like across the room because he could just drop at any moment. And his family could not get him enrolled in school in California. Because California thought that he was too much of a liability for their public schools. They don't really take kids like that in public school systems in California because the special needs are so high. Like, he really needed like medical care to be at school, for real. They took him in at my district, so this family moved from California to the town where I work just so their kid could go to public school and be enrolled in a special ed program that would accept him, because he was getting denied. They bought like a mansion right down the road from the school just for him. Like, what a pair of parents those guys are. Catherine. He's going all out for the kid. Like, the kid's name was Ben. He's a very sweet kid. He's 13. But, you know, a lot of challenges in his life. And I would have loved to do that assignment again. I didn't have to work with him this year. I was chosen to work at an elementary school instead. Ben was a middle schooler. But this year I'm in elementary doing first grade stuff, and it's a lot more relaxing for me because Ben really did have like seizures every single day. And every time there's like a major seizure, we have to be prepared to like administer like emergency rescue meds. There was even a do not resuscitate order on my student, which means that if he passed out from a seizure and did not like come back to, and he like needed like life support, there was like instructions to like not provide like life-saving measures from the doctor, like crazy stuff. And I remember like the meeting for that, one of the most intense jobs I could have had last year as a special education professional, but that's probably why they trust me to do the job I have now, which is way easier, way less stressful. I'm super like pumped that I have the current position I have. I don't think it gets any better than what I'm doing right now. I have the least responsibility in the school,
Austin Quimby,
which is nice. I don't have to like
said
work
what?
with parents or anything.
Why? Roger Rooms said that's tough.
There was more too, Roger. Like the kid needed to be changed, and it was my assignment as well as the assignment of my coworker Gigi. Gigi was an LPN nurse that was a school nurse at another elementary school in town, and they pulled her from her nurse assignment to become this kid's full-time medical care, along with me as like a secondary backup person, because you really do need two people at that point when it's so intense to take care of a guy like that.
Said yeah, they don't want him to
So it was
suffer.
me and Gigi all year.
DNR is a normal thing in the medical industry.
Yeah, Shiva, it was intense to find that out though, that like, that could happen at my job. And I know what you mean by that. If you lose oxygen into your brain for too long, it's pretty much
Austin
over at that
Quimby
point.
said that blows my mind. Roger Rooms said heartbreaking at times. Austin Quimby
Based on doctor recommendation,
said do the parents order that?
knowing the consequences of him having a really long seizure that he can't come out of quickly enough, I think that's why they chose to do that, I guess. Roger makes Shiva makes a very good point of why you would do it.
Couch Racer said parents are involved in the decision usually.
That same family had a daughter who was like a high school sophomore or freshman as well, like totally normal. And that's just kind of how it works with genetics and things. Like it might just be, your kid that comes out with some special needs that you have to be prepared for the rest of your life to man up and take control of.
Austin Quimby
Even if it gets a little scary like that.
said they would have to be. Shivananda said well, do you want to bring him back, just so he can continue living a life of suffering? Roger Rooms said yes. Consultations would suggest that. I just asked, why wife, and she says yes. She is a med doctor.
Yeah, so that's my day job. Right now I don't have that tough assignment anymore again. I work in a normal classroom. In my classroom there's a couple students every year who have special needs that really my assignment will be to help them finish work. And I'll have like techniques that I'm like authorized to use. Like if they're the kind of kid that they just can't get work started, their executive functioning is not very good, like you give them instructions and they kind of just sit there and mull around, they don't really get moving. I'm allowed to scribe for certain kids and write their words for them to get them working and get them moving. I can't answer questions, obviously. I can't like make anything up on their behalf, but I'm trying my best to get them to finish their work in every single case. There's other students who have behavioral issues that I have like, specific redirected things that I have to go over to help them. Redirecting is always the main goal with students. So if there's like a behavior that you're trying to like work on in a school setting, like some like, you know, some over-aggressive kid. There was a girl in my work last year who had a little bit of that sort of tendency to snap on everybody for every last little thing. It was always about like de-escalating, redirecting, reminding her like, you know, the expectations at school kind of thing. And only over like years of work do you really get results.
Said
behavioral from that sort of
therapy
thing.
Is often required. Snafu_Amon.
If that's like a real problem, there's usually like a reason.
Said
yeah.
but didn't qualify and haven't ran this today. Snafu
I'm very lucky that I've never had like a student that was like
I'm
overwhelming for me
LOL.
that I couldn't handle. I've always had really great students, honestly. I've seen a couple that I wouldn't want. I've had coworkers that had the really tough ones, and I'm like, whew, they picked you because you're the GOAT. Like, that's a tough kid. There's a couple that I can remember that were really tough that I know if they were my student, I'd probably look bad because it's not easy to handle certain kids that are like really wild little ones. Like aggressive stuff, like throwing chairs, like really like losing it for nothing. I'm sure I would be great with a kid like that. I don't have that confidence yet, I guess, as a teacher, but I will eventually with more experience. I've never had an assignment with like a super like aggressive kid. There was one that was known for like hitting his like paraprofessionals and stuff like that, but he was always super nice to me. I was flattered that that kid, I would actually get him to like do his work really easily. I did better work with that guy than anyone else, probably. Tucker is his name. Tucker was like on the spectrum as well, and like his thing was like he would just kind of like be very moody, and certain people he would just like tell lies about you and like be aggressive with them, but he was always cool with me. They put me with him because he had like abused his teacher. His assignment before me was like he would not like let her be in the same room as him at that point, and they figured a male teacher would be a better fit for him, and we did great work together. He was always super cool with me. They were probably right. So I want to do another one because I want to see if we'll get the rain. It seems like it's not going to happen. This will be the last race of the stream, and I'm really pushing my luck doing another one, but I think we'll be okay. I think 4 or 5 hours of sleep is okay. We'll be alright. Not going to get more than 4, really. Because it's going to take me some time to go to bed. After this, I'm going to take a shower and then eventually get my butt to sleep. Hopefully before 2. I'll accept that if that's the case. So it better rain though. I really want some rain right now. If we're doing another one, I really want the rain. And this race is short, so it won't be too bad. If I did see, it would take way too long.
Fender. Said try McLaren or Supra. Snafu_Amon. Said rain is on the radar for my qualifier.
I feel like the Supra would definitely be good. I see the PayPal from Jermaine. I'm trying to check if there's a message with it. He did it with the thing that does the notification, so there was no message from Jermaine. But again, thank you, Jermaine. I did not see that donation when he did it, unfortunately. I wish I did. I got to look over on this notification side more often than that one, because the PayPal ones never show up there. They only show up there, and that's pretty much why I missed
Tezar. Said B or C.
I'm gonna do B because I want to go to bed like now, but.
Said random weather in Quali is very annoying.
A 3-hour stream is on the very short side for me, actually. Normally, I do 5-hour streams. Most often. I hit the 5-hour mark as an average, I would say, most often. I'm not sure what car. I'm really not. I mean, we'll go another one, but I don't know. This is what I have on this account. I feel like you know, pace-wise, it's the Supra or the McLaren. The Atenza actually might be really good at this, unless it's been nerfed enough where it's not fast anymore. How many horsepowers we got? 380. And then how many this got?
Fender. Said Veyron will be strong too.
I'm not sure. 340. 340 for this car. What? It's really that much lower? I didn't think it was that much less. What does the GOAT have? What does the GOAT have?
Fender.
Oh my god.
Said make sure you buy in tires and wets.
You're right. If I don't have the tires, we're screwed. So, what I will do then is we will. I think I like the power the Ferrari brings. I mean, but we'll try this. This has power too. On the straight, I'm gonna get cooked in that car for real though. This too. We'll try the McLaren. McLaren's good too. This will not get cooked on the straight. I know somebody said they couldn't get an overtake done with this, but I think I'll be all right. And let's buy the tires. Such nice sounds when you buy things in this game. Here's another interesting thing I could show you. This is a graph of my viewership from earlier stream I did today. What I want to show you here more is like the graph of the viewership. This is me streaming and starting when like every last streamer on Earth has already begun their stream. And you can see that steady uptrend the entire stream. So when I started, Key, Digit, and several others were streaming, you know, taking a lot of the views. And obviously I get more and more as time goes on, but it's nice to see that steady uptrend all the way through. Like I pretty much ended my stream on a high earlier today with the view count. I ended it at the peak when it was time to go have dinner. I would imagine this one's going to have a spike in the middle. I think we got to like 60 at one point.
Steve Ransom. Said leave them wanting more LOL.
Exactly. But then I took 2 hours longer than I said I would to come back. Just because, you know, everything I do takes longer than I expect. Okay. We'll do our best here. Tell the boys good luck.
Snafu_Amon. Said inters or hearts. Fender. Said make sure to short shift this car by the way.
This is going to be hard. There's no rain. We would know if we needed the rain tires. It would be downpouring. But hopefully, you know what? Tomorrow, I might make a rain livery. And we'll see if, you know, I mean, a rain thumbnail. Excuse me. And maybe the rain thumbnail plus doing this
said it's wet.
A lot will be good. Wait, what?
Fender. Said, oh baby.
Not
Steve
raining,
Ransom.
but wet? So we
Said
don't need
how
inters
often
then.
does it rain?
I see 0 water level right now. My water level shows 0. You can see too. Water level's right below my finger. It's showing nothing. So how wet could it be?
Tezar. Said radar.
Jermaine!
Fender. Said
Jermaine, I
weather.
just saw your PayPal like an hour ago
Leone.
that you sent much earlier. I'm sorry
Said
I missed it
just
until
got done with racing
you had already
and gonna
gone.
Call it a night.
But I'm really glad you came back.
Have a
Have a
good
great night,
stream.
Jermaine. I'm working for
Tezar.
Liverpool tomorrow for the first time, so
Said it's coming.
I will. I'll be having the
Fender.
news of my great first day of work at Liverpool
Said
tomorrow.
see you, Jermaine,
For
waving
Liverpool
hand
Academy.
sign. Jermaine Leone. Said all good man. Jermaine Leone.
We'll go with 3. I think
Said
it needs
good
some.
luck with the Liverpool work.
Thank you. I can get my morning breakfast now thanks to you on the way to work. Thank you so much,
Jermaine
Jermaine.
Leone.
You've literally been
Said
one of my
a
biggest
Fender.
supporters for over a year now. Like, I will never forget how amazing you have treated me, bro. I was telling people when I saw your PayPal how, like, that first month I got monetized, like the month before I got monetized, like, you know, people like you are really what got me there. Like, you kept me going, you kept me believing that we were gonna make it and then go beyond and have success. So it's really all thanks to you. People like you, people like Thierry, Mullet, you guys really pushed me to keep going when it was the most important time to work. Jeez, I cannot drive this car. I'm gonna have to be more careful with, I think, more brake balance. I think 4. Snafu? Wow, this thing is slow on the straights. What the hell happened? Since when is this thing, like, struggling like that? That seems so slow.
Fender. Said headwind on that straight. Fender. Said massive 1. SV Paymay. Said Mastiff.
Hey, what's up, Paymay? Good evening. Surprised you're still awake. How are you? Again, great races yesterday. I know I said this earlier today already, but great races yesterday. Really enjoyed racing with you in that Toyota Cup race so much. We made such a good stream together. Jeez, I have no rhythm there. I gotta figure out my technique. Looks like Taz and Kenneth had a problem.
SV Paymay. Said GGS for real.
Yeah, we drove excellent together. Like, we both really showed, like, excellent pace. Overall. That's not an easy track to go penalty-free. We also both went penalty-free for an hour-long race. So we're very much at a high level to be doing stuff like that. Hour-long at Grand Valley with no penalties, we've done a good job. Tez gonna go on the outside of me? Why? Why are we doing this, Tez?
Adlahat, Arsene. Said I just watched parts of yesterday's stream. Those races were really good. SV Paymay. Said got a warm D's feeds and handsies up for the Rensport reunion song.
Oh, beautiful. We did it. I didn't get the greatest traction on the exit, but we did all the hard stuff. Rensport is probably more than a year away, I would say. I don't really know the dates or anything, but they have such a huge task on their hand to accomplish what they really want to accomplish. All I'm saying is that the graphics are not better than this. It's not going to be a game that I play more than this. I don't think there really ever will be such a game that takes me away from this. That I play more than this. It's especially at this point. That's hard to imagine. Grove Street Racing is not Gran Turismo only racing, but it might as well be. I do love this game, and like I said, I've been playing this since I was a 9-year-old. I remember being a 9-year-old playing this. Or an 8-year-old. I was 99, so I would have been 8. Yeah, I was 8 years old.
Said dude
I turned 9 the year that I first saw this. So I played it at 8 years old. I'm 32.
Shivananda said ACC has been a lot of fun for me lately.
Oh,
Austin
wrong
Quinn
reunion.
said we just need more in these updates. We've only really
My
added
mistake.
a few tracks since release.
Monopoly? Yeah, I could be a competitive Monopoly player.
Said Grove
The GTA
Street
streams
should
will
stay
happen. I think
GTA
it's just going to
5.
go on another platform
Adlerhut,
or another channel. I don't know about doing it on my main channel, to be honest
Said
with
your
you.
bread and butter is Monopoly.
Really don't know about that. Sure, it would be okay, but I'm going to stream it for sure. I don't know how many hours a day. I couldn't imagine doing GTA streams and Gran Turismo streams with my full-time jobs. That would just be like a lot of work. But you know, we'll see. See what I do. I definitely think since I chose this name that realizing, oh my gosh, please be nice to Brown. Oh!
Adlerhut, Arsene said, bro, you are an amazing racer.
Elbows out. He might go for that dive, and I'm ready. He might go for it.
Said LMAO.
I was watching my mirror for the missile attack.
Said he got the elbows out. SV Paymay said BEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEE
Don't do that to me, Sikkim. Please, don't treat me like that. Like that guy. Poor Alejandro. Alejandro has the same name as you. You're both named Alexander. But his is the Spanish version. A solid exit. Wow. Way better. Way better. Tez, what am I getting here? Am I getting the inside or am I getting the outside, Tez? Where are we going? I wanted the outside.
Shivananda said that's not elbows out, LOL.
Oh crap.
That's just straight disrespect.
I did so bad. Take it back, Tez. Take it back.
SV Paymay
I ruined that.
said get him inside.
Oops. My McLaren did not want to stop in time.
SV Paymay said F. Tezar said it's not even.
No! I powered out and that's an automatic pen.
Said
Automatic
LOL.
penalty. I meant to say Sikkim. I'm sorry, I meant to say Sikkim. I'm going off again now. Sorry, I totally said Tez, but you are Tez. You are FDRTR. That's your real name. I actually forgot that was your alt account until I saw it like at the end of the last lap on the last race. That's your Is Tez account's nickname, right? Am I gonna lose a spot? Oh no.
Tezar said bro exposed me.
Exposed. Take it, Snafu. Don't push me.
Said LOL.
Dino Nuggets. The poor Team McLaren did bad. Oh, 650 won the race? No. Came in first, yeah. 3 650s on the podium. Steve Ransom with a nice podium. Could not make any moves that race. And no rain again.
Fender said GG.
Sikkim, I'm sorry I ruined that overtake so bad, Sikkim.
Said close finish. Just didn't want to bump LOL.
I was willing to give you that outside move. I thought we were going to have a nice little moment together there.
Said GG. Adlerhut.
Not really, RC. Adler, not really.
Said any jumps this week?
Not too many jumps this week, unfortunately.
Fender. Said need a replay of that bump.
I thought about watching it, but we saw it. It was just one mean bump he did. Not too crazy.
Said boo.
Yeah, I don't think we have any jumps. Interlagos doesn't have a jump. And Spod sort of does, but I'm not going to use that in the race. So, what I will do now is thank the members and all the super chatters. We only had 2 super chats in this stream. We had a renewal as well. Thank you, Haymack, for renewing.
Said
your
I
membership.
think he got blocked before he did that to
and
be fair.
thank you, Vertivile, for your $5 super chat 2 hours ago. He said, wow, elite driving. Thank you for that. Glad I did some good races today. And thank you, Jermaine, for the $50 PayPal donation. He said, hey, Grove, thanks for the stream. Jermaine, you're welcome, my man. You're welcome, Jermaine. Jermaine the legend, guys. $50 PayPal from Jermaine. So now I'm going to thank the members and then go to bed. Really want to thank all of you for coming by on my later stream of the day, my second stream of the day. Stick around for the members. I usually tell my schedule after this too. And the reason I'm leaving a little earlier is because I have work tomorrow in the morning. I'm working for Liverpool FC Academy in the morning. I can show you the email I had from them, so you know I'm not capping. Where's Kelsey's email? Kelsey. This is Kelsey's message to me from Liverpool Academy. And you can see I'm not lying. My name is in fact Mike. Alright, members now. Alright. We have 115 active members. 115. I'm going to start out with Dare Annihilator. Thank you, Dare Annihilator. Apaka, Chip Reese, Brian S., Mad Matthew, Wheels, Subi, Variel, Demito, Sprocket, Oz Carvajal, KP Wilcox. Whoa! $20 super chat just now from Steve Ransom. I just saw it now. He did it a couple minutes ago. He said, have fun at the new job. $20 super chat from Steve Ransom. And we didn't hear the song because I don't think it was on the right screen, so the song didn't play. It doesn't look like it's going to. I want you guys to hear the song whenever it's possible. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. I just saw that. Steve Ransom did a super chat just a couple minutes ago as we crossed the finish line. Thank you, Steve, one more time. Where was I? KP Wilcox, Mario the Soldier, Tier 2 Soldier Mario, Luke Clark, Tom Alley, Zyler, Ronald Conrad, Diego, GT Wolfie, Grey Wolf, King Schwing, Serenity, Brownfinger, Metal, Goofy Hippie, Helpful Toes, Andrew Black, Stephen Petrie, Treetop, Someone, Manaz, Omega, Nismo, Chicharito, Stefan, Stuffed Crab, Dakota, Claire Bear, Greasy, Tezar, Not Sickum, Jamie, Katie the Kai, Seabass, Noido, Mark Dazelle, Wutan, DC, Sticks, Dan and Nubular, Fender, Garrett Green, Stephen Glover, Tamim, Sergio, Jack of Trades, Gary, Dalton, Neil Sandu, Alto Animal, Bruce Dahlman, Josh Benelli, Marcel Marlett, Jeff Hanley, Matt Hansen, Little Miss Sunshine, Joel Pereira, my boy Gopi, TX3 GTR, we miss you, haven't seen you in a couple weeks, and I'm sad about it. Fran, Nick, Kiwi Exotics, Lucas Anderson, SDS, Eric, KD the Kai, Scott Stanford, Troy Anthony Photo, Etman, Mick, BS Rodeo, Kai, Haymack, The Soldier, Tier 2 Soldier, Haymack, Jada Jesus, Ken Scott, Quan Drayton, DQ Neely, The Legend, Flat Pick, Demon, Ray Rivera, Speed Racer, Truth Serum, Rogerio, Amateur Gran Turismo Driver, Bobby Vegas, Run the Streets, Tier 4, Run the Streets. Thank you, Bobby Vegas. We missed you too. We haven't seen Bobby in at least a week. Daryl Trelegan, James Tala, Daral, Couch, Matza Adsa. Tier 6 member, Smog Baxter, the $100 tier. Smog Baxter is the Tier 6 cartel king of the channel. I owe him so much coaching, but he doesn't want it. So he has gifted coaching sessions he can give out. Go to Smog Baxter and ask him to gift a coaching session to you. He has gifted sessions as part of his $100 a month that he chooses to pay, as well as tons of other support he shows. Smog's like my dad, basically, at this point. Thank you, Rachel Bay, as well. Rami and Rachel are the last two on the first 100. We raced Rami today earlier. It looked like it was a rough one for him, but we did get to see Rami today. It's very nice. Friendly Monster, Jessica and Tina, Kabi, Carlos, Smelly Deli the Soldier, Bagger J the Soldier, Diathon, LaRue, Firehouse, Kaboom the Soldier, Mullet, Matthew Noakes, David the Soldier, Lisa, and Mr. T. Renzo. That's all 115 of my channel members. We're sitting at... how many subs? We're sitting at 39... what? It's not showing me. 39 and change. 39.41. So we, I don't know why, like I lose one like every like 6 hours for whatever reason. We had 42 earlier. I think by the end of August we're gonna hit 4K. So again, thank you guys for all that support to even get to this point. Last year at this time we were just about to hit 2K. So we've done a really good job to continue growing and never stop. At the beginning of 2022, so about 18 months ago, I had only 500 subscribers. 18 months ago. I had been streaming for, I don't know, like 2.5 years at that point, 3 years already at that point, like really seriously, especially from 2020 to now. I've been really trying hard, so it's been a very long journey to get to that number. Every next 1,000 will be a big milestone here, and it's all down to you guys. So I have to go to bed, work early in the morning. I have to get up at around 5:30 to make sure I'm on time. We have to show up early for the first day. I will see you all tomorrow at about probably 7 p.m. because I'm going to leave work at 4 instead of 3 because they canceled the first day. They're going to make it, instead of 3 p.m., 4 p.m. when I get out of work. So if I leave there at 4, I'll be home by like 6 if there's a ton of traffic. And I'd imagine like 7:30 start for the stream so I can decompress a little bit, maybe take a shower and eat before I get on. That would be ideal if I did it that way. But I will give you guys one more minute to say goodbye. I am going to get out of here now. Thank you all so much. I didn't realize it, but where did my chat robot go? It's all broken. My chat is like way behind over here too. I'm adding another moderator. C Merch coming on also. Okay, now we're catching up.
Snafu_Ramon. Said later Grove.
We'll see you later.
Snafu_Ramon. Said good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, thank you. I'm really
Steve
excited.
Ransom.
It'll be great.
Said good things happen to good people, thumbs up sign.
They do say that. They do say that. All I can hope is it's true and try to be the best that I can be for you guys and for my own reasons too. But I'm going to go to bed, guys. Have a great, great Tuesday. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Good night.